my flip phone. The song of the summer is too hot, so I dropped it in the fall to cool it off. I sold my third rock, then I bought a chain. Call up Prince Stewart just to ask about his day. When I'm in the club, I hit the squall pose. Kingdom Hearts theme is my ringtone. No, I'm never going home alone. Cause I keep a paramedic in my limo. Smoking Ninja Turtle fresh out the sewer. Kush got me looking like French Stewart. Shorty real bad like a brain tumor. I never OD, man, that's just a rumor. Smoking Ninja Turtle fresh out the sewer. Kush got me looking like French Stewart. Shorty real bad like a brain tumor. I never OD, man, that's just a rumor. Buying mammoth tusks out in Shanghai. Illegal hunting trips in Zimbabwe. Illegal. Lions, tigers, bears, me, oh my. Cook them up with the homie Guy Fieri. Turning lions into Salisbury steak. Bear pate with the capers on the plate. Expensive sweater, man, it's made out of sheep. If I don't smoke K2 at night, I can't sleep. Gucci gym shorts, Gucci mustard stain. Sent a Gucci casket after John McCain. Rest in peace. Gucci hot dog, Gucci whole grains. Even when I struggled, I had Gucci hunger pangs. Gucci Nike, Gucci Adidas. I put the fucking Gucci pattern on a cheetah. Gucci HPV, Gucci diabetes. Gucci TED Talk with Gilbert Arenas. NBA. Smoking Ninja Turtle fresh out the sewer. Kush got me looking like French Stewart. Shorty real bad like a brain tumor. I never OD, man, that's just a rumor. Smoking Ninja Turtle fresh out the sewer. Kush got me looking like French Stewart. Shorty real bad like a brain tumor. I never OD, man, that's just a rumor. Smoking Ninja Turtle fresh out the sewer.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Lore Club. We're playing some Dungeons and Dragons. We got a three-man here today with Oki, Elliot, and Andrew. What's up, guys?
What's up, audience?
Doing all right.
I didn't really wait this long. I did like a 2-minute thing in there. So when you say "What's up, audience," I think you're talking to like 6 guys. But
yeah, that's fine.
They'll figure it out. They'll watch the VOD.
Like they don't matter. You're saying they don't matter?
Yeah, because to me the numbers.
Those are literally your most loyal viewers.
Well, it is.
The second you went up.
Oh, what if it is crazy to me that somebody will just say, "Hey, Branson's live," and somebody's like, "Yes, that's awesome. Branson's here."
Just click. Don't even think about it.
Shout out to everybody who's got bad taste and likes bad D&D. What's up, everybody? But we had a full party last time. We ended up with the big Roper fight. Essentially, what happened with this one is, again, Roper is a classic D&D word. I'm not going to take any blame for that one, but you guys ventured into this cave. You guys were doing a cave clear. Yaya Ziaz paid you guys to go in there. They loaded up a cart, and they just wide through these long labyrinthian carved-out caves. Some part looked natural, but it's almost like this giant tunnel network that just sort of exists underneath it. They go to clear it out. You guys progress through it, find some flooded areas, found a tin mine in there, but eventually you came to this back chamber and you found this stalagmite fleshy monster, which got the better some of you guys. Was it killed Beefer, the mercenary Beefer? Here has passed away. He got his head bit off at the beginning of the fight. Brother Jubal, I think you were knocked out, right?
I critically succeeded on my last death save, so I'm back to 1 HP. I don't know if that still means I'm unconscious. I don't know.
Well, everybody's pretty beat up, but essentially what happens, the Roper gets struck down dead by Zuma, and Yaya rallies everybody. They're able to pick up Beefer, and we're going to do a little bit of a flash forward here as you guys kind of just gather up everybody. Nothing really else to explore in the cave as you guys load up the caravan, and it's about 2 hours of walking. 2 hours of walking to even get out of the cave. That's really how far deep you guys went into it. As we go back to Lowrider HQ here. The cave. tile from last time.
I saw a roper on my ceiling this morning.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting.
Are you okay?
Some crazy dreams.
Did it bite you? Did it get you?
No.
Are you having like a night terror?
You have any
wouldn't call
Benadryl?
it
Do you have any
terror.
Benadryl?
No, fuck Benadryl.
Oh, man,
Never
it
on
really
that
said
shit.
that. Really said that like a haunted man.
I hate that drug.
Fuck Benadryl. It's not
Doesn't work.
fucking okay.
Well,
But,
you gotta drink like a lot of it for it to.
It's around 9 o'clock when you guys finally exit the caves up here. The whole party, we're going to say, retroactively at this time. As you guys exit the caves, Beefer here is dead. They're dragging him out. Yaya and Blaster come out. And we see, as you guys leave the cave, we see a very, very skinny man, a very, very gaunt, rambling, ranting. You can kind of hear, you recognize sort of the whispers and can kind of tell that this might have been the guy you were hearing in the cave. But as you come out, where is he? You just see this very skinny old man wearing nearly nothing, wearing just a loincloth. And as you guys leave out, Yaya Ziaz, the Black Quetzal here, hasn't really done much of anything in terms of fighting.
Yeah.
Mostly just sat back and kind of watched you guys. But when Yaya sees this man, Yaya immediately runs up to him and tackles him. Ties him up like a cattle with some rope and gets him together. Goes, there he is! There he is! That's what I was looking for. All right. All right. This thing ain't a total loss. All right. Throw him on the cart. Throw him on the cart. And
Well,
Blast.
What is this man's crime? He wasn't part of the cave
Crime?
clear, as you call it.
He didn't do no crime. This is Teddle. This is Teddle. Teddle, say something. And as you look at Teddle, you just see what appears to you to just be a maniac. You see spittle crusted at the corner of his mouth. You see these weird pale yellow eyes. And there's this frenetic kind of energy. As he is being wrapped up, he is thrashing. He is never really still. Spitting, kind of mumbling, but it's really hard to parse out any individual words that you are targeting. He goes, all right, okay. By the way, this guy's going with you to Factenberg.
He's ill?
Oh yeah. About the 5th time I got him here. Takes about 5 years in between each time. I've seen this guy about 6 or 7 times. Ain't that right, Teddle? And Teddle just goes, old days were godless. The old days were godless. The old days were godless. It was fucking godless. Dead moon, fucking fall. These old days were fucking godless. And he's like really thrashing, really kind of
He's woke. He's actually pretty onto it.
That's good. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Yaya looks at you guys. He goes, anybody takes responsibility for this man, transports him safely on the caravan to Factenberg, gets 50 gold for me. Who wants him?
I will. We will take him into our care.
He will take care of him.
He will go, I'm going to keep him in the fort overnight, but he'll be here for the caravan in the morning. He's your responsibility.
Understood.
And he drags Teddle and throws him in the fort. Good work, as he is kind of babbling the
I
entire
like his
time.
token.
Did it take a while to find a token you could conceivably make new?
Got pretty close. I really like this token because he's got these little gym shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
like-
the belly out and
He's
little
got
gym
this
shorts.
little cloth, the gym
got-
shorts there.
And he has
He
like a
also
bonnet.
he's got the perfect thing where like like when a man's kind of shapeless, and I'm not insulting men because I also have this body type exactly.
I'm with
Where
you.
the nipples and the belly button just make a face. You just have a face on you.
Yeah.
Like I have
Yeah.
nipples that can I don't have tiny nipples. They look like
It's
little
true.
eyes, So finding a guy like this was a real treat for me.
You're like, I want an old-looking me token.
Mhm. Well, this is actually I did not invent this NPC. This is my older brother invented this NPC. It's the favorite.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
I was also thinking about this last time. What are the What are the quenched? Are we considered atheists or not? Because we know the gods are real, but we don't believe in
We're
them.
not.
It's a
No,
little
we
more
just don't like.
complicated, I guess.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
just don't like them. We think they
'Cause we-
ruined
we
everything.
acknowledge
It's
they're
impossible
gods,
to
and we're just
deny
like,
the
"Fuck that."
existence of the
So,
gods.
like,
What is-
I
what do
think
you
the way
call
it works
them?
is like because orcs and quetzals, like, you're all here because of
Are we?
gods.
I guess
They-
we're like we couldn't be pagans.
I think it's because it's like it was a human. Yeah, it's kind of like a pagan kind of. They believe
It's like
in
we're
the
pagans,
old.
but not. But we're like definitely like we're like heretics almost. But we were here for, like our types of people were around first, so I don't get it. We're
I think
just
it's because
cooler,
it
though.
started with the humans, and then they started integrating like the
Maybe the
orcs
quench
and
is just a
quetzal.
new word to call those people. Like anyone that doesn't like the gods, you could just call them. Yeah, you're kind of quenched.
Yeah, my.
I don't know. We're not.
Yeah, it's a-
holies.
It's like a future age, you know.
As the night kind of settles, it's 8. You guys are beat up. You guys have done some real, honest fucking adventuring. You were in the adventuring mines all day. What does your night look like? I know in the morning the caravan to Factenberg is going to head out.
Yes.
But how do you guys spend your night? I know you guys had rooms at Lookout Lodge, I believe, last time, but
I think we should camp out under the stars.
Yeah, let's go under the stars. I think. I think
Yeah.
we're getting sick
I
of
think
being
like at this
cooped up
point,
in
this is when
roofs.
Void will do his like personal ritual for Oath of the Ancients while we're camping.
Yeah,
And
because
he's gonna
you
take
guys
a bunch of.
are all
what-
level 3. We leveled up everybody, so everybody's fine. Hit level 3.
So what he'll do is he'll like take off all of his armor, like down to like his loincloth, whatever, and cover his whole body in ash. Then he's gonna go up to a big rock under the moonlight, and you hear him like talking low in Orcish to himself.
What are your oaths?
You can't understand it because it's Orcish. But what it
Damn.
would read
Got your
what
ass
is he
there.
has to speak to himself. It's not very complicated. It's just like an old because like I think this line of paladins was started with the quenched.
Yeah, this
But,
would be these guys move in lockstep with the druids.
Yeah.
So the oath would read as through the rivers, through the mountains, through the forests and the sands, through the soft light of the stars, through the fires that warm my sleep. May these lands guide me and protect me, so I might serve them until I return to the sea. Forever I am quenched. And he
Pretty
mumbles
good.
this all in like Orcish.
Any kind of any type of manifestation, any kind of glimmer of power.
I can throw
Uh,
myself up. So when he says this, the stars seem to glimmer brighter in the sky as he says these words. And if there's moonlight, the moonlight intensifies a bit.
Get a nice twinkling in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's like
you
a-
guys
kinda
are
like the-
camping out. It's a nice full moon. It's a nice bright full moon of 2 moons.
It's like the cosmos have like a wink. They like kind of wink at Void.
I think if I could maybe steal a little. I think for Jubal, like you said, it's a bright full 2 moon night over for
You see
Jubal as he's looking
Thodholm
up
and
at this.
Zaris in front of you.
As he's looking up at the sky, both of those moons like wink, and he only, for the first time, maybe in all of his druid training, he only sees. What did we say that moon was called again? The gone moon.
I have it in my wiki. Hold on.
But that moon, the destroyed moon, is the only thing he sees like full and powerful in the sky, and like he truly like he doesn't have to like mentally condition himself to only see that moon right now. It is truly the only thing he sees.
The true moon?
Yeah, the true
moon appears. Maybe like the true moon also is revealing itself more because like the magic is intensifying with the Void's oath. And
Yeah,
you're a
oath-
druid.
Yeah, the whatever.
God damn it. What did I name the damn moon? It's in the wiki. Hold on. Where's the wiki?
Well, it's called the Hellenes is the druid like house, so it's hell something. The Hellfin.
Yeah, it was
or
hell
something
something. It was the Hellfin. Well, no, the Hellfin's from.
That's Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's Elden Ring. Hold on, I'm on the wiki. Moon.
You made
I
too
know
much
I
lore.
Put it in here. Moons of
You
Siltea.
made too much
I
lore.
really did. Hillel.
Hillel. Yeah, he only sees Hillel in the sky, and
Woof.
it's like his brain is unlocking, like just kind of zooming in. And
this is like probably the first periods of Void actually really connecting to all this stuff. Like Jabal has for a while, obviously as a druid, but now I'm fully in it with the Oath Maid.
I think we're realizing like just getting out of the nest is probably what needed to be done to unlock.
No, that feels good. Void's been waiting for this.
Zuma, while they're doing all that, what are you doing?
Zuma's like just seeing his companions get like powering up in the distance, and he's like against a rock, and he's just kind of nodding off, and then he has a dream, and his dream is a day in the desert. It's like a blazing inferno out, and there's a lot of heat haze going on, and through the haze, you hear a hawk scream in the distance, and a giant flaming bird flies through the sky. And it's like a mirage almost, and it comes straight for his face, and it immediately just caught on fire, and he wakes up, and he's got a little bit of a sweat on, and then there's a bird just pecking him on the face, the big bird, and he looks up at it and calls it Mirage, and now he's got a bird companion.
Just in the middle of the night, a bird came to him?
Yeah.
Pecking at him? What does the bird look like? What are the colors here? I know you're a vibrant blue, what is he?
It's like one of those. It's like one of those fucking those vultures with the house that still has the plumage on. I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head. I looked up.
Like the condor has the Larry the bowl cut. Like
no, it's like got like they look like. I wish I could remember. And I'll look it up really fast. They're like crazy looking vultures. Because they're not bald. A vulture with feathers on head. Fuck, I can't find it. But yeah, are bearded? Are they called bearded vultures? I don't fucking remember. Yeah, bearded vultures. But it's like all like flaming red and orange, and it looks really fucking cool. It's kind of like I don't know, almost like a dinosaur-esque vulture, and it's got like a fucking like 5-foot wingspan.
A condor.
Oh, I got one. I got it for you, Elliot. I'll put it in the
Yeah, bearded vultures. They're fucking cool. They're big and nasty.
As you guys sleep, you wake up in the morning. Dr. Harpo is no longer with you guys. Dr. Harpo, you don't know where he kind of got off to. And Menluza, you saw him go to the bar, and he kind of said his good nights last night. As we start up in the morning, you guys are waking up. You hear the sound of commotion already. You see caravans being rallied in front of Fort Goodwork. You see Blaster and Yaya kind of in the distance as you guys are working, and they kind of beckon you forward as the caravan's getting loaded. They're throwing gear in and kind of doing everything to get you ready, and they're showing you. And you see Yaya just kind of, all right, you guys ready? Good to see you came on time.
Of course, and we got do we have Teddle with us?
All right, Jubal. And Teddle's still tied up. You might have to let him go to the bathroom or something soon, but here's Teddle for you. Now, I want you very clearly to understand his drop-off location. All right? Now, the same guy I told you that can help with the forge, you're going to take Teddle to Lore Master Viagro. All right? Don't give him to anybody but Lore Master Viagro, regardless of what he says, all right?
Sure, yeah, no problem.
I'm going to give you half of the gold now, all right? Viagro will have the other half. Here's 25. I'm serious about this, Brother Jabal. I'm serious about this, all right? Lore Master Viagro.
What is your interest in him other than, is he a bounty from this Lore Master?
He's some sort of prophet. He was in Factenberg. He comes from Factenberg. You know about Factenberg, Jabal?
Of course.
All those eggheads and Einsteins up there. Well, this guy seemed...
They have a great art scene. A great art scene.
He thought he was smart. He spent 5 years walking through the Pronger Valley to take to these caves to scratch at the walls for a prophecy that isn't even here yet. So he shows up. He wanders the caves for... how long doing nothing until I get his ass and take him back to Factenberg. And then, he'll be back. But trust me, we don't want him here full time. We have too much business going on.
Do we know what they want him for?
They don't want them.
Oh, you just want to dump
I don't.
them
I
on
want them
their-
out of here. We're trying to run a business.
I see.
I'm not gonna kill them.
That's good. That's I wouldn't.
I
wouldn't
can't
do
kill
that.
them. You know, I can't just kill them.
Yeah, no, that would be a crime against humanity. And
You want to give an
all that is
insight
more.
check, Brother Jabal?
He wants to kill him. Does he want to kill him?
He really likes Tettle. He really likes Tettle.
He likes him.
He's not trying to, but he doesn't want anything to do with Tettle, and he's thought about killing him. He's
It's a
obviously
distraction.
thought about just killing him, but it's just like this is the only thing he can decide.
It's
to
kind
do.
of like a mice and men relationship.
Yeah, you're not really sure why, but he does seem a little protective of this guy.
I see.
Lore Master Viagro, got it?
Yes.
The rest of you guys, I can't make this. Leading the caravan is going to be my daughter, Busy. And you see this yellow Quetzal tightly wrapped up in like roguish brown, black, green armor step forward and nod at you silently. I got to stay back, all right? You're also going to have Blaster with you.
Did
Blaster's
Blaster want some time to mourn for his?
He gestures
move
over
on,
and
man.
you just see there's a small gravestone that says Beefer on it. We had a funeral this morning. It's better for him we just get him back out there.
Okay.
Gotta make that
all
money.
right.
I was going to hire 2 more guys for this, but I think he'll be just good. He's really messed up.
Like in a good way.
Oh, he's wrecked. Him and Beefer. Oh my God. 10 years. They've been hanging out for 10 years. He's 12. You know, I forgot to say that to people. He's 12 years old. You know, they're adults.
Yeah.
You know, pretty quick. So
It's like the emotional traumas like is not going to be a burden on us. Like he's not going to go psycho or anything.
I didn't calculate that in the profit loss at all. You know, really, what I calculated is that you guys will be transporting oil, caviar, whale oil, caviar, and what was his third product? Whale oil, caviar, pearls, and jewelry. I'm not factoring in a lot more than that, all right? This is a standard trade caravan. We're going to be making 6 stops before we get to Factenberg. Every stop we make, we'll be stopping there for the day and leaving off in the morning. Should take about 6 days, you guys getting 10 gold a day for a total of 60 gold. 4 days after we arrive in Factenberg, the same caravan will be going south. The same offer stands on that one if you're able to make it. Do we have an understanding, gentlemen?
I believe so. Yeah.
All right, then take care of my daughter and make sure nothing bad happens to her. I hope to see her again in 16 days.
I don't think you have anything to worry about.
And Busy kind of looks at you guys and waits for Yaya. He gets the agreement. He flips you guys your first day wages. All you guys get another 10 gold. If you want to throw that in your inventory, because I'm not keeping track of that for you guys.
10 gold.
We have everybody. Move you guys.
Each of us get 10 gold.
Yep, everybody gets 10 gold. It's your first day's wages. As
Finally
the
making some
caravan
fucking ducats.
loads up and heads
And you
out
said he
for the
gave
day.
us 25 gold already.
He gave you 25 gold.
me 25 gold. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Oki's
is
the
it-
face, so he needs the most money.
Anything you guys want to do before we leave the lowriders? Right now, Busy is setting up the horses, leading the wagon, so you guys will be heading off. There are 2 wagons, 2 horses kind of leading this convoy. The covered wagon is where the majority of the goods are, that are being transported and traded, while most of you guys are riding in the front open wagon. All right, you guys ready to head out, or is there anything you want to do before you leave?
I think I'm good.
I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, I'm also good.
I'm going to show you guys. Let's go to the world map real quick. This was the proposed route that they had shared with you guys, where each line would be 1 day. So today's first journey, you're going to be heading out, traveling about 8 hours, making it to the Wickwings. After that, we're going to be spending a day here. Then we're going to go through the Crystal Walk until we get to the temple. All right. As we set out. All right. I just have this as a mock-up of where everybody kind of is within the wagon, in case we get into any battle or stuff like that. But this is what we're doing, is kind of a long screen draw out. We're going to be operating the caravan over this distance as we travel towards the Wickwings. It is very early in the morning as we hit this area here, and you can kind of see it's the southern. We're getting a lot of the wind blocked off. It's a lot of arid, dry heat in this area. This is desert, straight up. Dusty ass, very rarely rains desert as you guys are going through this area here. As we go back to the caravan. As we're kind of traveling along, Busy is running the reins. Where are you guys positioned, and how are you guys kind of watching as this caravan travels?
I got a tight leash on Tettle, I think, and I'm just in the wagon with him.
All right. Zuma, what are you doing? Like, how are you posting up? Are you kind of on watch duty? Are you chilling? What's your idea?
Yeah, it's the first day, so I'll be like anywhere where I can get a good vantage point. I'll be on watch duty, and I'll send my cool bird out to scout around.
Scout? Perfect. All right. Well, I'm gonna handle that after I talk to Void. Void, what are you doing on the caravan during the trip?
Void's sitting in the back, and he's kind of watching the back and the exit, like Tettle. Like no one can escape, basically.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to roll me a random encounter dice? I'd like a
What-
D10
what-
rolled by somebody.
I will do it. 4.
All right. As you guys are walking along, the caravan's going smoothly. It has not even gotten hot yet because it's still so early here. But as you guys are trekking along, not quite that big. Blocking the road as you guys make a little bit of progress. Just blocking the road completely. The rest of it's kind of jagged around this. You guys come up upon this really old Sembla. Very big, very old Sembla. Give me a nature or survival check as you guys approach it.
You take care of it. Uh-oh.
What?
Wait, I got a survival skill. Let's go. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm doing well.
Brother Jabal and Void are just like have no fucking idea. Maybe just because of the nature of a lot of the Semblas, you really don't see any behaving like this in the wild.
And Zuma worked with the Semblas
Yeah.
the most, probably, out of all of us.
And Zuma can tell this is a very old Sembla, but it is a wild Sembla, but it is a wild Sembla that is definitely used to people. It is approaching people. It is deliberately, this animal is deliberately laying in the road, probably to block caravans, probably to beg for food.
Yeah, like, hey, buddy, what are you
As
doing
you
out
approach,
here?
it's just sniffing. It just approaches very slowly. It looks very old. It looks pretty old.
I believe I have something that could handle this. I will walk up to it and cast Animal Friendship. Part of the components is a morsel of food, so I take a piece out of my rations and start walking up.
Oh yeah, it eats it straight out of your hand. It doesn't even resist it. It eats it straight out of your hand, and then it just kind of sits down. It just kind of starts walking around the side so you guys are able to go around. But it really just starts jumping up. It jumps up in the back of it, and it starts sniffing Void. Void, all of a sudden you see this gigantic 10-foot long, 800-pound beast is now just sniffing at you around the side. But it appears very friendly with you guys.
I think I will be with the animal friendship. I'll be having it shoo away from us. Be like, okay.
When it's sniffing, like Void just like pets its snout basically, and speak animals or speak to animals. He just like he says like greetings, friend, and then like just like as then Oki like shoos it away.
Oh yeah. All right. Thanks, boss. Thanks for the grub. All right. See you guys later. All right. And it goes back into the road and it lays down in the same road again. But as you guys kind of go along, you're able to keep traveling by. Somebody want to roll me a d10? About 3 hours passes after that. You guys see, as you're traveling through a wide variety of wildlife as you guys are going through. We see herds of wild horses. We see a lot of bats screaming on by in the early morning that kind of settles down. We see some road runners running around, fucking around. And we see some snakes snaking around, Look at all that. Doesn't that feel alive? All right, 8 you rolled?
Yeah, an 8.
All right, Busy is going to make a land proficiency roll here. She's got a +2. Oh, she handled... I guess I had the fight snake on there. As you guys are going along the path, all of a sudden you see a large kind of pothole. You see the wagon gujunk in there. She immediately is able to cut the wagon right as the spoke gets kind of detached. You guys are going to lose an hour on the trip as you guys are kind of walking along, but she's able to handle it so that you're able to pop off the wheel and get the caravan moving so you won't be too delayed. All right, and then let me get one more random encounter as we are moving our way through to hour 6.
All right.
Somebody want to give me a D10?
Andrew, and you want to do the last D10?
Yeah. 2.
2 is... All right. As you are going along, it comes quiet. It's been fairly, other than the Sembla and a few difficulties traveling, most of the day has been pretty boring for you guys. I want everybody to make me a perception check. Let me know if you get above a 14.
Can roll for shit today.
I got a 14.
All right. Did you roll, Brother Jabal?
No, I'm sorry. It's a survival check.
Perception.
Perception, my fault.
Prescription.
My God. Perception. There it is.
All right. Brother
19.
Jabal, Zuma, you see like a flash of this for a second, but as you guys are kind of traveling around, you get on the last kind of leg. About a mile away, Brother Jabal, about a half mile away, you see a large blue spirit. Might be about 10 feet tall in the distance.
Yes.
Completely unmoving, looking. When you make eye contact with it, Brother Jabal, it points at you.
Okay. I'm going to nudge my companions and point this out to them.
Do we see it?
Yeah, you guys see it, but it is pointing at Brother. You can't really tell from that distance, but Brother Jubal can almost tell because they're making eye contact at a long
Can I
way
do
away.
like some sort of like history or religion check or something?
Yeah,
See if I
whichever
can
one
figure
you
out
would
what
want.
I think history. Just trying to see if I know what the hell this thing could possibly be. Sorry about the cat.
You've heard of this before, but you don't know much about it. You might have to do some research, but you know enough to at least know what the starting point would be. In a lot of the old Druidic writings, this is how people would appear in the afterlife if they weren't buried. But as
Which
you
is
kind of
for
think
me,
that,
that's good. That
yeah.
sounds like good.
And as that kind of registers, you see this blue figure dissipate into the red wind.
I have a spell I want to cast about this.
Do it.
So I am going to purchase from the caravan about 25 gold pieces worth of like gems or something like that.
They'll square it.
And I will cast augury.
All right.
So I kind of
Is that the woe versus wield one?
yeah, I wanted to cast this, and like all of the gems, the caviar, all burns up in ash, basically. And I look to the moon and ask for guidance. Is this some good for me, or is this poor for me? What did this mean? What was the universe trying to tell me with this? I don't know. Do I roll for this, or
No.
it doesn't look like I do?
You would
I think only if I keep casting it, I start rolling.
As you question this, you get a resounding answer of wheel. That this is not only good, but radiant almost. You even feel different in a way you really don't know how to verbalize.
Understood. This is a wonderful thing that just happened to us, guys.
You just saw something very rare and mysterious.
Can I go out there, like roughly where I saw it happen, and
Yes.
try to? I wanna go out there and just look around, see if anything is different, see if anything
You got kind of
is left.
Yeah, I think kind of given the circumstances, Busy is cool with you guys pulling over for a little bit. Walk over there. Let's see. As you get closer and closer, you see a large rock. Just kind of this, sheet of granite that is just sitting on top of the red desert here. Do you want to dig around? What's your instinct to just investigate the area?
Yeah, just a big investigation. I think I'd bring some of my companions with me if they're willing to examine. And maybe let's bring Tettle along. Why not? Maybe he can elucidate what's going on.
All right, give me an investigation or a perception check give me an investigation check. This one's an
that's more what we're doing.
Yeah, I'll help you out if you want advantage.
Yeah, I'll take that advantage.
Yeah, roll it again. We'll count that. Okay.
Oh, babe. Thank you.
All right. As you're looking, you see this large piece of rock that at first doesn't seem to be remarkable in the slightest. But as you're looking at it, it's almost like this is a bowl. It's like it's been carved down in the middle, and you can kind of see it's raised up as a lip only like 3 or 4 inches. But as you're kind of looking at it, you can see there's all this powder and this ash that are kind of in the center of this thing here.
I'm going to taste the powder.
Don't taste the powder.
You're able to... Okay, what does ash and bone meal taste like?
Don't do that.
I would imagine it's bitter. I imagine it's really bad.
It tastes like it's really bad. It's dry. I cough a little bit. Probably shouldn't have put that in my mouth. I say out loud.
No, yeah, I know you should.
I think this is dead people stuff.
You are able, from that
Almost
21
certainly.
investigation, you would be able to say there are a good amount of bone fragments. You see bone fragments here. There's a lot of lingering magical kind of like aura here, but you really wouldn't know what they're trying to do or what this was. This is so old. It's even older than the Quenched, maybe.
This is while Brother Jabal does not know, he will make a positive affirmation as if he does. He's going to say this was the final resting site of proto-man.
Should we all like bury it properly?
No, absolutely not. Burial is a heretical ritual done, foisted on us by the gods. We do not bury our dead.
Is this This is a river, right? Or is this a road?
There's a road.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say we can maybe send them off in a
Yeah.
burning gondola.
That would be lovely. However, we do not have the luxury of quenched burial
Could we
rituals.
bring?
Yeah, so we like
Quench death
scoop it up, put it in a put it in a bag.
I
Get a nice
believe
urn.
this. Let's take him a relic with us. We'll each take one like relic. I think like a clavicle or.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are able to scoop up some ancestor bones.
Yeah, tell us what bones we grab.
Yeah, let's do. You know, we're getting a good like hand. We're getting like a thumb bone here. We're getting
Okay.
a good coccyx. We're getting a whole coccyx.
Okay.
And then just a good old fashioned shin bone. You know, good old.
Okay, I'll take the shin bone. You guys can
The
fight
tibia
over
or the fibia?
I don't know how to spell coccyx.
COCCYX.
I had one, not enough C's.
Okay, and I
As
think
you
the
guys are
thumb bone is yours, Void, if you want it.
As you guys are fucking around over here, just in the middle of the desert, you just see Brother Abaddon walking by you.
Yeah, just leave him. He's doing good.
He walks over.
He knows what he's doing.
He's carrying a series of blue flags, and he's punching blue flags into the ground at random odd increments.
Brother Abaddon, what's the
Is he gold prospecting?
what's the mission here?
What is you had the flute.
Yes, I had the
We're
flute.
finding water.
Divining.
You had the
All right.
flute. He starts looking through. He takes the frog on his head. He puts it on the ground. It tries grabbing back up. He knocks it on the ground. He's searching through his stuff. A bunch of frogs and bugs are coming out. And Brother Jabal, he hands you a crude shell flute.
Oh, baby.
Real quick. I'm just going to add it to your inventory because I don't know how to add it otherwise.
Can we get a song?
He doesn't know
Yeah,
how to
do
play
we-
it. Where did I fucking put that? There we go. All right. You good? All right. I have added to your inventory the Pipes of Haunting.
Oh my god.
You must be proficient within wind instruments to use these. They have
I
one
am.
charge. You can use an action to play them and expend the charge to create an eerie spellbinding tune. Each creature within 30 feet of you that hears you play must make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you for 1 minute.
Oh, thank. This is lovely.
You were the past and that
Do you want to show Brother Abaddon? Wait, the whole band is here right now.
at the beach. We were at the beach. Yeah, enjoy it and do something like that.
I don't think he wants a show.
I don't think so either. I'm pretty positive.
He's just kind of he was walking on the road, but now he's just walking straight north. He's just walking into the desert as he walks away from you guys.
He'll be
But
fine.
he has given you the Pipes of Haunting. So, Brother Jabal, you have those. You are already attuned with those and know how to use those. So
Thank you.
he is dipping out of here. All right. It has been about 8 hours. You guys left in the morning. It's getting close to sunset now as you guys are pulling up. But you guys are right outside of the end here. If we go to the world map at the end here, we have made it right here towards the Wickwings as we
Oh
pull
no.
up into the Wickwings. Have you guys coming up?
We
Oh,
haven't
look.
been here yet, have we?
south here? No, you have not.
No. It looks like they have real buildings.
Ugh.
As you guys pull up with the caravan, and busy kind of with you guys, just as a general thing there. All right. As you guys start pulling up and your journey ends itself for the day, the first thing you see is a large 3-story stone structure looming at the top of the jagged hill. It is regal and dignified, and the gray rocks holds up the rich red dust pelted against it endlessly. On the southern slopes of the hills, we see that a small village has emerged from the many caves below. These villagers have taken to the tops of the nearby hills and established watchtowers for large areas of markets and caravans. Villagers move above and underground freely, but the underground is largely controlled by the most profitable businesses of the Wickwings, their famous salons. The Wickwings are primarily known for their very famous salons that people come a long way to visit. What you guys know about the Wickwings is that they're a combination of humans, but the primary leaders are the separated. There's a very few of the separated that left the Church of Enya and came here to live among the humans, and they're considered a lot of the leaders here.
Sure. Did we have business with them in particular, or were we just stopping here?
We're just the caravan stopping here for the day. They're going to be in the market, and then they're going to head out in the morning. So as you guys are kind of pulling into town, first thing you notice is that there appears to be right outside here, the People's Common Spring, there appears to be a lot of tents set up and about 40 to 50 probably Bowl Kings. It looks like a large raiding party of Bowl Kings is setting up camp here outside. So immediately you can see a sort of quasi-military presence on the town sitting right here as you guys load in.
Are the Wickwings mobilizing as well?
You do not see any Wickwings rising to support them, anything like that. There is one interesting thing you see as you guys go further and further into town through the open pages. From the watchtower here, you guys see about a 10-foot long severed spine with a small alien blue face hanging off the end of it. I want everyone to give me a nature check to see if you know what that is.
No, absolutely not.
All right, Void knows what it is. Zoom.
I have no idea.
Brother Jubal. Void, you know that's the real face of an Oasis mimic. That somebody killed an Oasis mimic.
Oh, shit.
Oasis mimics are very large creatures that basically submerge most of their body underneath the sand, and then they do a low-level sort of illusion spell where they show an Oasis, and then if you come to drink at the Oasis, they fuck you up. But it looks like somebody recently has killed an Oasis mimic, and they have hung it from the watchtower.
It's like when you kill like Onyxia and WoW, and her head's just in an Orgrimmar. Yeah. Okay, I'll point it out to them what it is.
Is it pretty hard to kill, Void? Pretty tough.
Really fucking hard to kill.
Yeah, I mean,
oh shit.
Virtually impossible.
Fuck, if you say so.
Well, I hope they're doing something about the more pressing matter of the Bull Kings mobilizing on their border. Are we sure this is a safe place to stop and hawk wares?
It'll be safe. The Bull Kings are always trying to... This is busy. Bull Kings are always trying to flex their muscle a little bit. Sure. You just have to... If you know how to talk to them, you can usually get by them pretty easily. The main thing they want, honestly, is respect.
Are they in our way?
Do we plan on offering them?
Busy.
Do we plan on offering respect?
I'm planning on heading to the Dusty Market and setting up to hawk my wares. People know I'm coming, so I'm going to be pretty busy. Once I get to the market, you guys are free until the morning.
Okay.
All right, so we just escort her there?
Yeah, she's going to go head here to the Dusty Market.
Come on, Tettle.
As you guys kind of follow her to the Dusty Market, where did I put it?
Yep. We're always taking Tettle with us.
Yeah, you see lots of goods at the Dusty Market. In particular, this is considered one of the best spice markets in the world. It has a lot of rare stuff. This is an area where a lot of people travel to. It's considered fairly cosmopolitan. It's considered fairly cultured. So even though this isn't a super wealthy area, there's a decent market for luxury goods and things like that here, especially among the separators. But she's going to head down to the Dusty Market. you guys see some other shops and stuff set up. If you guys are interested in shopping or looking for anything in particular, as you guys pull up, Busy sets up in between 2 other kiosks, Rocco's Discount Potions and Blocko's Armory.
Are they related?
I don't know. So
You
it's
should.
up to you
You're
guys.
the DM.
I mean, you didn't ask them. You don't just.
I don't want to get into it. Seems like a lot of.
But it's about 5 o'clock now. You guys are leaving in the morning. You have like 16 hours to do whatever you guys want here. There's the salons. If you're looking to, if they're talking to anybody important, they're probably going to be in the salons. If you're looking for Busy's, like if you're looking for leadership or anything like that, the humans usually are at the watchtower, and the separators are usually in their salons.
I think I'll go to the humans. I think I'll talk to the humans.
Heading to the watchtower?
Yeah. You guys can do whatever you'd like, but I think that's where I'm going to head.
All right, let's do Brother Jubal first. Are any of you guys following with him, or are you guys doing other stuff?
You probably do something else.
Zuma, do you want to go to one of the salons?
Yeah, we should go to a salon.
Separated.
Yeah. Maybe Salon Sharon.
Yeah, let's hit up Salon Sharon first. At least it's not Salon Karen, thank God.
Yeah, thank
So
God.
many salons.
All right, we're going to do Brother Jubal first. Brother Jubal, as you go to the watchtower, you see the aesthetic kind of a lot of the humans here is more of like a barbarian style, sort of leather. It's hot here, not a lot of armor, big weapons, not a lot of organized fighting.
Not as sophisticated as the Quenched.
Yeah. And you see kind of a good amount of warriors just kind of standing idly on this hill, overlooking kind of the Bull King camp and kind of looking nervous. As you approach, they kind of look at you with a side eye, but, if you get closer, they'll say something. But right now, they're just kind of talking amongst themselves warily. What do you want to do?
I would like to... Do I see anyone that looks like a leader of these people?
Not currently. You don't see anybody up in the watchtower. It's mostly people kind of around. Mostly looks like lower ranking people right now.
I'm gonna go up to one and say, hello, I am Brother Jubal.
You a Bull King?
No.
All right, all right, cool. Sorry about that.
I am a first man, the druidic representation.
We got one of those guys here, I think.
You do? Oh, who would that?
Fucking water guy. I don't know. The Bull Kings are over there now.
The Bull Kings are with the
over there, and they point at here. That's what's the name of the water speaker? And then one of the other guys goes, Torn.
Torn.
Give me a history check, Brother Jabal.
Do I know Torn?
Yeah, you know Torn. Torn quit the First Men because Toadless got promoted to the top spot, so he quit.
Yeah,
and he moved here.
Was Torn like up for it, and then Toadless came?
Yeah.
Oh, Torn. Ugh. Okay. Lovely. Do you need a mediator for this situation? Is anyone taking charge? Is anyone speaking to the Bull Kings? Is anyone figuring out what they want?
Yeah, they're over in Club Bronze right now. The Bull King set over their ambassador, Talkwell.
All right,
So it's Talkwell and our chiefess is over there with Handra in Club Bronze right now.
I'll go there to offer my services. Good luck, gentlemen. Don't do anything hasty.
They're not going to do anything anyway. They just want to make us feel like dickheads while they do nothing.
So everyone says. However, tensions are high.
All right. Let's cut.
I'll head over there.
So you were going to go to Club Bronze then, right?
Yes.
Let's do Salon Sharon real quick.
Salon Bronze, you meant?
Yeah, Salon Bronze. I'm sorry. Let's cut
also,
here.
the name Salon Bronze, that should be perking our ears a little bit.
All right. All right, does this map loaded for you guys, Zuma and Void?
Yeah.
All right, free movement at this point. You guys walk in through this cave, and it leads through this small kind of passage, but you can hear a lot of noise coming around the side here. You do see one guy that is sort of standing here, just leaning with his back against the wall inside of the cave, kind of look at you as you come in.
Squall posed up.
You want to go
I'll
approach
say-
him?
Yeah.
He's just gonna say ...
As you guys walk up, he goes. You can hear him go, "Oh,
Hello.
hey, how you
Where?
guys doing?
You're looking for Salon Sharon?
Turn right and keep on going through there. You'll see the building in the clearing."
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Boy,
for
just gonna
your-
nod at him.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, shit.
Boy,
All right.
T-poses off the map.
Woo! Oh, it's brighter.
Give me an insight check. Both of you.
Against that guy.
Oh, I don't know nothing.
Where's my insight skill? I'm bad at this. Very trustworthy.
Yeah, nothing's. Yeah, you actually, as you guys cross into this, you guys are kind of stunned. You see this cave that has almost the ceiling of the cave has collapsed in and is exposed to light. In this small grove where this kind of chasm underground gets direct sunlight, they have built a bar inside of the cave that gets direct light. So you see a very kind of strange sight of this kind of a very, very proper, very kind of like English pub style all wood bar. But you can hear people on the outside talking. You can hear people on the inside drinking, and you just see it seems like a fun place.
Cool. I'm gonna send my bird Mirage to just go roost in this big tree. Keep a lookout.
All right.
Whatever this tree up.
I gotta change his name. Can I change the name without fucking up the spell?
I don't know. I'll remember his name.
Can you move
think-
this guy? You can move that token,
click.
right?
Yes, I
All
can.
right, okay, then we're locked in. All right, yeah, you set your guy up there.
He's just hanging out. I guess we'll go to the bar. I'm not really too concerned. I assume it's safe.
Yeah, I mean, this is a town that does business, so I imagine that they can't be too weird about strangers, right?
Yeah. Plus, like, it feels like you're big and intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both competent fighters.
Let's head on in here.
Good luck, guys. I'm so scared right now.
I'll walk in first.
Yeah, the very first thing you see is fucking Tolarak the North Star.
Oh shit! And I'm
And we were.
like,
I must have had 10 ales that night. To feel alive. Oh, Void, it is you. Come. And he stands up and runs out to, Brother Quenched here. How are you, my friend? Wow. And Zuma's here as well. Gentlemen, how goes your quest?
I guess good. What the fuck are you doing here?
He shouldn't be talking about our quest. So.
Always tension in Fronger Valley. I came here to help mediate with the Bull Kings, but neither of them seemed to want me to be here at all. So I recused myself to the tavern to enjoy some pleasantries. And you know Borode, Zuma, your old boss Borode is here.
Yeah, what's up, Borode? You doing okay? Life treating you well?
It's fine. It's okay. He's the shortest orc you've ever seen.
Yeah,
Void is gonna like kind of lean over to Tolrak and be like, "My elder, I would advise we do not speak of the quest."
Yes. Void, that is why you are one of my most trusted knights. Yes. We must operate in secret because the world is treacherous indeed. Yes. Heroes like us, we must always be wary of this. Very well done, Void. Very well done. Smart man indeed. Now, can I buy you guys a drink while you're here? There's no reason we shouldn't enjoy the pleasantries of the fine separator.
Yeah, Void's just gonna plop down this chair here.
I will. Bor, please Go and fetch us some drinks. And he grunts.
We'll have a little looky around. Is there anything else we notice?
Give me a perception check.
Just kind of scanning the place. It
No,
looks like a
you
pub
don't
to
know.
me.
Yeah, it
Looks like a regular tavern.
Yeah, you've been on the road 8 hours in the hot sun. Wow, a drink feels really good.
Yeah, we're here to
Zuma, do you
drink.
want to roll or are you good?
Yeah, I'll check it out too. Just a little taken aback by the presence of Borrowed and Tolarak.
All right, 1 second here.
You know, it's like Void and Brother Jabola and I, we're on a quest. Like, why are they out here too? They should be at the village.
I hope they're not traitors. I really hope that.
I have a feeling they're
I mean,
just
you're not
idiots.
here, Jabal.
They just seem
I
like
know.
they're idiots.
That's why I'm so scared.
So what are
I'm
you
not
looking
there.
for? Are you looking for the vibe of the bar? Or are you looking for the vibe of Tolarak and Borrowed?
Vibe of the bar. I'm not really concerned with them.
It's a little edgy here. You kind of look around, you can kind of see that, a lot of the people that don't look dangerous look nervous, and a lot of the people that look dangerous look ugly. You kind of get a feeling for the first time, like you don't really know what's going on here right now, Zuma.
Getting a little sketchy.
Because not only that, your bird's chirping because people are moving outside in the shadows and people are being weird. So all of a sudden, like everybody else, Tolarak doesn't notice it, Void doesn't notice it, but all of a sudden you get a feeling of like, oh, this might be a little more dangerous than I thought.
Yeah, I'll kind of reach down and grab the hilts of my scimitars, just nervous tick. I'm a little uncomfortable. The feathers on the back of my head are standing up a little bit.
As you guys are kind of talking like this, you see have you guys seen a separated before?
I don't think so.
Absolutely not.
Taking interest in suddenly approaching you is the owner of this fine establishment, Auntie Sharon. A separator originally from the kingdom of Factenberg. She left the church and has moved here. She runs this salon. She kind of looks at you a little bit, like sizing you up a little bit and go, "Oh, hi, this is I'm Auntie Sharon. This is my salon. Who might you gentlemen be?"
I'm Zuma Zabares. I come from the Quenched. This is my traveling companion Void.
I tell you what, I haven't gotten anyone from the Quench here in a couple years, and now I get Tolarak, and now I get you. I tell you, it's very, very nice. Wow, what's the Quenched like? Is it fun there? What's it like? I don't really leave here much.
Well, it's like pretty easy going. I mean, we just live on the river. We do some foraging, and then occasional jewelry, and then sometimes I help out with the guard duties. It's actually I'm pretty important. I run the Symbla pits.
Come on.
She hands you a candy. I must say something about the separated real quick before we go any further. Auntie Sharon is gorgeous. All of the separated are gorgeous women. They all have flawless, completely devoid of color, gray skin. They are technically undead, and they wear a lot of perfume. So they don't smell bad. She's got waxen, soft skin, soft features. And from what you know about the separated is they are effectively immortal. They can have their head chopped off, but in terms of she's going to live forever unless someone kills her.
Bad news.
Yeah. So Auntie Sharon, you're not like a human, right? You look a little different.
Oh no, I'm a separated. You boys know about separated?
Just heard about it in passing. You won't live forever, right?
Well,
You kind of.
unless I get my head chopped off. I'm bad. I shouldn't even joke about that. You shouldn't even joke about stuff like that at all. I shouldn't even joke about that. She hands you a small caramel candy.
Okay. Thank you for the candy, Auntie. I'll put it in my pocket.
I'm gonna check back in with you guys later. If you need anything, just holler. I know it's getting a little crazy here now, but trust me, we'll be here. We'll get you. She heads back down. Or do you want to ask her anything else?
No, I would like to during this conversation have examined her like facial. Like, does she have any tics or anything? Like, does she seem nervous?
No, she doesn't seem nervous at all. She seems like a manic person. She just seems like a very high
Okay,
strung person. Maybe a little
okay,
loopy.
all right.
I think if you live for 500 years, you might be loopy too.
No, I'd be fine.
That's
Same.
true. If I know anybody who could live you could take 500 years like nothing, Elliot.
Yeah, I could. I'll just be okay, just in my own world.
Yeah, you wouldn't even have to sleep in a coffin. You would just start doing it.
They just find him in a fucking coffin watching anime on a stove.
All right. Let's cut real quick to Brother Jabal. As Brother Jabal, on his lonesome, enters into Salon Bronze, which is a completely different vibe. Can you see the background? Because I had to do it a little bit differently.
I can see the 2 floors. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, because I had to do it weird because I couldn't figure out how to make it work more normal. All right, as you enter into Salon Bronze. You walk into the mouth of the cave. It opens up to all stone, all constructed. You squint as you see dim torchlight everywhere. Sheets of copper have been placed all over the walls, reflecting all light to the center bar area. You see a cozy boudoir setup. You see velour couches, individual use bathrooms, and you see sort of servers going around back and forth rather than any kind of designated bartender or anything like that. It's like a little high function. It's like a little high society.
He went to the nice place.
And I still hate it.
You see very well-off merchants and scholars and rich mercs and whatnot, people you probably are not that fond of. And you see this kind of large spiral thing here. There's an open door here, which leads to a staircase that goes upstairs.
I think I'll grab stop a server. Is there hustling?
Yeah,
and
you'll
bustling
see
and
a
say,
server kind
"Where's
of
the
walk by it. What can I get for you?
Amir? No. I wouldn't eat any of this. Where's the negotiations happening?
Oh, those are second floor. I'm sorry. Are you a bowl king? I can take you.
Never say that again. I'll go myself. Thank you. Sir.
I don't like them either, but they pay a lot of money, so don't go too hard on them.
Okay, sure. I'll head upstairs.
All right. Yeah, your head will.
So
There you go.
You haven't described it yet, but is this a telescope in a cave? Is that
Yes.
what this is? Just looking at the rocks above.
No. This is you go up a spiral staircase. So you're going upstairs and you see a large bronze construct that is piercing through the ceiling and looking
It is
up at the sky.
bronze.
Yes, it is bronze. It's the same material. You're able to recognize the luster.
Yeah, I look at my ring. I look at that. I'm like,
That's straight up an entire bronze telescope that they seem to be completely ignoring.
what the fuck?
You see 3 people. Judging based off of what you've heard, you would probably guess this is the Bowl King Ambassador, that this is the Separated, and that this is the Human Chieftain. As you walk in, I will also point out that I made the token for this guy before you made your token.
It's all right.
And you see a guy that looks remarkably like you, but color palette shifted as you walk up the stairs. And
Saving on resources.
I walk in like I belong. I have my formal like a mistletoe crown on my head. So if they know anything about the Druids, they should know that I am a member of.
Let's see. All right, she doesn't know. She doesn't know. Oh, Ambassador Talkwell knows. He's a pro. Talkwell's a pro. Ah, as he kind of turns to you. A druid of the first men. What did we do to owe such pleasure?
Well, I learned that there is a conflict brewing, and my duties require me to help mend any rifts that are occurring at the moment, and lend whatever services I may to ensure peaceful relations within Pronger Valley. That is my oath and my duty.
I'm sorry. While the First Men have always been respected ambassadors, the Bowl Kings have not used the First Men as mediators in over 30 years. We have no current laws dealing with that. I would love to have your input, but we just can't have it at this time.
As I understand, they do not recognize the First Men. I still believe we could offer valuable input to prevent any further hostilities and, God forbid, moon forbid, bloodshed within the region.
Give me. Are you trying to be persuasive? Or are you trying to be
Trying to be
intimidating?
persuasive.
All right, give
I'm
me
trying
a
to be
persuasion
persuasive.
check.
And I'm not very good at
You could just roll good.
I've been rusty at my diplomacy skills, so not doing great.
Yeah, and you're against Talkwell. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And you kind of go, well, that is certainly appreciated. I feel we can have. I'm sorry, what is your name?
Brother Jabal.
Brother Jabal, I'm Ambassador Talkwell. This is Chief Assessor, and this is Hondras, and we would love to have you present. Perhaps
even just as a witness.
Keep the intrusion. I think it might be more beneficial. Again, we're trying to create a working peace here. Something functional, pragmatic that works for everybody. So as long as input could be minimal, I think that would be very beneficial for us. Don't you agree, Chief Assessor? And she just sort of grunts.
Peaceful relations are the only goal of the First Men. So I respect your judgment, Ambassador Talkwell. And honestly, it's an honor to speak with you.
Well, Hondra is the separated. She seems to be the most composed here. She sort of turns to you to explain the context to you. Go ahead.
Unless it'd be too presumptuous, I'd like to maybe lead the negotiations in a song to kind of get us in the right mental space.
What's a song?
Music. It's something. Well, the First Men have come up with, and I'm kind of stretching the truth there. It's something I've come up with.
Okay, sure. Let's hear your music.
I think this will let us understand and feel appropriate for the proceedings.
Right, I'm playing it now.
I'll do a performance.
Okay. Is this with the pipes of haunting?
Yes, but I'm not trying to haunt them.
Okay.
It's a beautiful song.
Dude, I love when he goes fucking crazy at the end. All right, give me a performance check with disadvantage.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
I can roll it again to
Yeah,
see if I get
an
an
get
order.
lower than that. See if you can get lower than a one or no. But either you're not good. Okay.
Jabal just got a really bad jazz.
You just hear Chief Assessor go, Brother Jabal, everybody, Brother Jabal. All right.
I
Yeah,
bow.
but even if it's like no one's heard music to them, they might think it sounds pretty okay. I don't know.
I don't think they know what to think about it. All right.
We're gonna make music happen. Music's gonna exist.
Music is here to stay.
Ambassador Talkwell goes, we are proposing to the Wickwings a mere offer of protection. Currently within the state of Pronger Valley, with the schism within the Bowl Kings, with the bandit known as President Throfar currently roaming the Crystal Walk, it's been more dangerous than ever. If the Bowl Kings are expected to offer protection around Pronger Valley, then some compensation would be desired. I feel like I'm operating from a very basic regiment here. We protect the town, and then we get paid for our protection.
Indeed. Sir, Ambassador Talkwell's of the Bowl Kings, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So I hate him. that's this. I do not like the Bull Kings. The one Bull King we met was awful, and I don't want to see their influence grow any further.
So what you remember about that guy is that guy probably he just talked about the schism. That guy was going to throw
on the other side.
Yeah, that guy's on the other side.
But still, I don't think I like kind of their whole system of like belief and politics. I think it's poison to the Pronger Valley. So their influence growing. I'm just thinking out Brother Jabal's position here. I think what I'll do is I'll say, so if the bandits weren't here, then honestly, your services wouldn't be necessary.
Well, the Pronger Valley is a dangerous place. I mean, I've never seen it without trouble. Have you?
Debatable.
If the ground was ice cream, we simply would not need to farm.
Oh, Ambassador Talkwell. How simple of an outlook. Pronger Valley, the tribes of the Pronger Valley have stood for millennia without only relying on the Bull Kings for protection. Presumably, if they could solve this problem themselves, they wouldn't necessarily need your services and your influence.
I'm afraid you misunderstand me.
No, I think I understand you all too well.
Okay.
Regardless, I am only here as an observer, once again, not here to influence the proceedings as I look to the others.
Handra turns to you, Brother Jabal.
Maybe if they kind of understand what I'm putting.
If you would not be suggesting we pay protection money to the Bull Kings, what kind of arrangement would you suggest?
Well, there are other means to solve bandit problems. Intrepid adventurers. Solve it yourselves using your own resources. But if that is not something you wish to spend yourselves, it could be a matter of giving the problem to neutral third parties rather than...
If it were only that simple, Brother Jabal. It's a shame. I hate to cut you off here, but it's the reality of these young men we have, these groups that we have within the Bull Kings. We have a decentralized military structure. A lot of times we'll have something, if no one is making any money off of the Wickwings, we'll simply have rogue elements of our army come down here. And while that is, it's hard to predict when we don't have the structure in place. That simply means there is no structure, which means there is no law for the Bull Kings on how to operate here. Nothing a Bull King can do would be illegal without an agreement from us.
So I don't think we need to beat around the bush. It's a veiled threat is what you're offering.
I have 70 horsemen here at the ready, which is larger than their entire town guard. I tell you, I am operating from a position of strength, not out of maliciousness, but out of pride of how we've been able to build up the Bull King army.
I look to the others. If are they? Can I do like an insight to see how they're receiving this news and what they
give
are
me
thinking
an insight.
about doing? I feel like the only one seeing the problem.
Chiefess Esther isn't really too... Handra does not fucking like Ambassador Talkwell, but is trying as hard as she can to not let him know that.
Mm-hmm.
But every time he looks away, she's rolling her. She's not good. She's not really sure what decision to make here because Ambassador Talkwell is also basically threatening. Well, the inclusion of you, Brother Jabal, has sure made this very interesting. However, we don't have to make a decision today. Of course, the troops of the Bull Kings will be here with me as my envoy while the, negotiations take place. It will be good for the economy to have all of these soldiers here for you. In the
I
meantime,
bow.
I
I
must
bow
go.
deeply. I do the traditional first man bow of getting on all fours, prostrate myself.
And Ambassador Talkwell, when you do that, he goes, "That's great." I will be back tomorrow. I will check back in. As for now, I'm going to go check in with my general and make sure everything is working appropriately. I will be back here in the morning. Handra, Chief Assessor, as always, it was great seeing you. And Talkwell is going to dip. And the second he leaves, Esther
look up at that.
is just like, fuck.
That's
Handra is just like holding. All right.
That's a big problem, you guys.
Yeah, it's a huge problem. This is Handra. Usually, we've just been able to kiss their ass a little bit and they go away. But
No, I've had some interaction with Bull King politics in the recent past. They're a huge problem to the Pronger Valley. I've understood. Their form of political theory is poison to our way of.
Democracy is not
It's
good.
disgusting.
It's
Genuinely the most disgusting thing I've ever experienced in my entire life.
Well, at this point we have a problem, as you can see. They have way more forces than us. We don't really know how to get under this. They essentially want 20% of everything made by all of the salons.
It won't end with 20%.
Yeah. At this point, they've been so persistent. They've been slowing down our convoys, but they have not done anything violent. I don't know when that is going to change, but I can tell they're getting impatient.
Well, we of the Jolly Good Fellow. What did we end up naming ourselves?
The Jolly Good Fellows, I believe.
The Jolly Good Fellow offer our services to you.
Well, there is something we could use some assistance with.
Anything.
Bull Kings have been here for about 3 days. During that time, I have not seen my water speaker, Torn Garnra.
Yes.
He has been holed up in his cave. The only thing I've heard is that the Bull Kings demanded water from him, and he flooded the cave and destroyed a good deal of their belongings. Well, now he's held up inside of the flooded cave, and if he comes out, they're probably going to kill him.
He needs rescue.
Yes. Brute force. There's 50 guys camped right outside that cave, so
I believe that'll.
I do not know the best course, but
I will.
He's a resourceful old man.
I'll confer with my fellows, and we'll come up with something.
If you come up with any ideas about the Bull Kings, we'd love to hear them. As of right now, it seems we're going to have to pay that 20%.
I kind of look over to the bronze telescope at this point, and I'm just kind of admiring it. I kind of sneak a peek at my ring, but I don't want to ask out loud.
She's going to do an insight. Yeah, she didn't get it. Doesn't
All right.
really notice you checking it out.
I will return to my companions and kind of get their input on this. See if they want to put their necks out.
Brother Jabal, if you do hear anything, please return. We will be.
I will.
And then Chief Assessor goes, I'll be at the watchtower if you need me. And she's going to
Absolutely. I would do your best to garrison as much as you can, I know. But if you bend to the Bull Kings now, you'll never stop.
Yeah. She gives you a nod as you head out the door. Are you heading back to the party?
I am.
Okay.
I wanna
Let's
meet up
cut
with them.
back to these fuckers here in Salon Sharon. You guys have been here for probably about an hour. How are you drinking?
As much as Tolarak is buying.
Yeah. I think
Tolarak's
Void
pretty
in 1
rich
hour
guy.
has like four empty steins in front of him because of Tolorek.
Everybody give me a Constitution saving throw. I'm going to have... Okay, Tolarak rolled a crit 20.
Con save.
Bor Ode rolled a 15. So they're doing all right. Void, you're holding your liquor pretty good. Zuma, you're holding your liquor better than anybody. But you guys
Yeah.
are really doing, I guess, what I would refer to as some serious drinking.
But also, during this time, Void wants to ask them why they're here in town.
Ah, yes. Well, I've been following. I'm going to whisper this part. Do you know the paladin? Not you. The big one, the woman, came to the village?
Mm-hmm.
What was her name?
Yeah.
Nokomis. Yes.
Yeah, Nokomis.
I had heard word from a merchant passing through the Quench that she was here. Unfortunately, I was not able to make it in time to see her. We arrived 3 days ago, right when the Bull Kings did, and that's when Nokomis was leaving. Had just killed an Oasis mimic and was celebrating with the whole town, and was named Tribe Friend. I came in the day after. They said, "You should have been here yesterday." And I said, but apparently she felled a great beast for them and was named Tribe Friend, has been elevated by them to a position of a hero, so to speak. So I don't know quite what to make of that.
Yeah.
But I was planning on heading back, but this Bull Kings situation has me a little wary of traveling on the roads by myself, especially if they figure out somebody of my prestige, as beduked to my albino skin, cannot go incognito.
We encountered one of Nokomis's large paladins.
Another Temple of the Moon. What were they doing?
Just like hanging out, getting drunk, kind of opining about their love for Nokomis.
Interesting. We know very little about the Temple of the Moon, unfortunately. Try to figure out somewhere we can get more information. Tell me, where are you headed next?
Well, that's a good question. I believe
The world
I
map.
believe
Yeah,
I believe that we're headed down to the Sons of Stevia, and then we're gonna head up to Theodim before we're striking north.
All right.
I'm lying.
Yeah.
I'm lying to him.
Oh, okay, you're lying. I can tell if you were lying. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, yes. The Sons of Stevia and the Fiadem. The Sons of Stevia are decent people. Don't expect a lot from them, but they will satisfy your desires if you give them a simple imperative. With the Fiadem, just enjoy all that fine food. It's been a long time since I've been there, but you must eat everything they offer you. It truly is world-class cuisine.
Yeah, and you're just gonna like hang out here, Tolorek, you and Barod.
When the Bull King situation is thwarted, I will return to the Quenched and await further instructions to see if I can assist you in our quests. As always, the importance of the Quenched on the world stage is my utmost importance as one of the leaders of the tribunal.
Yeah, so
But
like,
Tolarak, I'm going to ask him, and what of his mother? Like nodding over at Zuma.
Oh, she's stayed. You know her. She rarely ventures very far outside of the bonsai tree. She's still there, along with First the Third. He has remained in town, has not returned to Helenace as well.
so Mom's doing okay.
Oh, yes. Oh, she's doing quite well. A little on edge, a little edgy, a little stress. She's very stressed. She's stressed out.
He always is. Should check a chill pill every once in a while.
I would never say anything that disparaging towards her, and I would
All right,
recommend that does not get back to her ears.
Void's going to lean in closer and be like,
Have you heard of any more information of what we seek?
referring to the Soul Forge or the Soulfire Forge.
I have heard there is a bronze contraption somewhere in this town of the Wickwings, but I unfortunately have not been able to locate it. Also, the word bronze, no one's really familiar with it when I say it. I don't know really. I say it's like an orangey type of copper. I don't really know how to describe it now that I'm out in the world.
Yeah, all right. Well, I guess that's a lead. You
At
did a good job, Tolarak.
At this point, Brother Jubal, did you know they were in?
I think we all said where we were heading.
At this point, you kind of show up at this cave. And
walk through the door and see. And I'm kind of mad. I'm in
this guy. You hear him go, "Eh."
I just kind of look at him. Okay, all right. Just give him a brief nod.
Trying to sell you drugs.
I'll move into the tavern, and I will just look at the around. I'll look at my friends getting hammered.
You'll see
Just-
Tolarak and Borrowed separated, which you've probably never seen a separated before.
I see them. I'm like, ugh. What? I speak to my friends. It feels like ever since we left, all we're doing is getting drunk in the tavern. We're in
Give me an insight check real quick as you walk through, though.
Brother Jabal's determined to be a buzzkill. 14.
All right. You had to start hurrying up because obviously there's some guy's tailing you. Do you see these guys slip out of the shadows and start walking to you really fast while you're alone, and you just kind of pick up your pace to get in here?
Yeah. So I know there's someone behind us.
Yeah.
So I look at my friends. I see they're drunk. I'm already pissed. I notice Toler.
Do we see Jubal is stressed out more than normal?
Yeah.
I think
Do we notice?
I think I will. Yeah, I'll make direct eye contact with you, and my eyes.
What is it?
Grab the table. Put it at the door. Bar the door.
Dwight's gonna go over here and push this big long table over against the door.
Whoa,
roll anything?
whoa, hey, what are you, whoa, what's going on? I'm sorry, excuse me, you can't be doing that.
Void's just gonna look over at Sheridan and be like,
Troublemakers.
Troublemaker. What he said.
Okay, I'll take it back. She goes just in the back. You just see her go in the back room. As you kind of block off the door there, you see 4 guys approach the front and just sort of, these guys have weapons drawn in the back, but these 2 guys are just kind of walking, sniffing around menacingly.
I'm
You
almost
can kind of see
certain
them like,
they're bulking.
yeah. You can see one of them just walks. Hey, I'd like to have a drink, please. Can you let me in?
We're close.
You don't look like a separator. You look like a dumb, ugly motherfucker. Why don't you shut the fuck up and let us in?
Yeah, that's rude.
It's not going to happen.
Why don't
Go
you
back
drink
to your
somewhere
king.
else?
You gonna give me an intimidation or something?
Yeah, Void. Do you want to take?
yeah.
Lots of people can growl, you big galoot. Take your time. Enjoy your drinks. And you see him just kind of slink off.
I met with the delegation going on, the negotiations with the Bull King. Our caravan leader was sorely underestimating the severity of the problem. I'm led to believe.
Yeah, what are they up to? Just fucking around?
They're not just fucking around. They are making a significant power play. They're going to take over if we don't offer what little assistance we can. This culture, another tribe, will be consumed by the evils of democracy.
I think it's very democratic to just boss people around.
Yes, they're not interested in asking. They want to force their way on these.
Grozel, technically Tolarak rolled a 19 on that one, so it wasn't technically a 20, but he still has feast or famine.
You shouldn't have said that. That would have added
Well,
to
I
his
can't, I lied. I can't let the numbers lie.
It's okay. So,
Yeah,
brother,
you guys are in there right now. It's barricaded up. They kind of were just trying, I guess, being intimidating and skulked back.
Yeah, they seem to skulk off. We can assume they'll try to ambush us later. They told me that what was that druid's name again?
Torngarn Ra.
Torngar Ra.
The more names you have as an orc, the more impressive it is, and this is the only orc you've ever seen with 3 names.
And he's a former first man.
Yeah.
And he's currently in a cave, and I believe he'll die if we don't offer any assistance. The only problem is in between us and him is about 50 bull king. We're gonna need a clever plan to get him out. I offered your guys' assistance, but I didn't consult you yet. Now I will. You don't have to get into this fight if you don't think it's worth it. But I do. It's my belief. But I'll leave it up to you guys.
The thinking's for you, Jabal. If you say we do it, we do it.
No. I don't believe in that. We're all three are equal.
You believe in democracy all of a sudden?
That thought in the back of his brain is killed. As soon as
I love a guy who hates gods and hates democracy.
He just does. I don't think he understands it yet, really in full. But he saw what that one bull king was, and it broke his brain. He hates.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
I mean, this water speaker probably knows some stuff.
He could be very vital to us. Oh, also, they have a bronze telescope here.
Oh, that's you found it. Tolarak said he couldn't find it. Even Tolarak's been here for like 3 fucking days.
They wouldn't let me upstairs. How'd you get upstairs?
I literally just asked.
Oh, Tolarak. They must have not liked something about me.
Maybe they don't like a white orc.
See, Tolarak really furrows his brows at that.
I just have an air of authority to me, I think.
Well,
regardless,
I would love to get involved with an adventure if you need an extra set of hands.
Let's see, why not?
Yeah, you can be like,
huzzah! An adventure for Tolarak. Yes. He stands up so fast he sends his chair flying over backwards.
Well, you guys have been drinking here. Have you even played any music for these people?
I forgot to ask.
Your music, yes.
We can't play without Jabal.
Yeah, you're like the leader of the band.
You guys, you're artists too. You don't understand that, but you have the soul of artists. That's why
Tolarak is so tedious, man. Or I mean, Jabal is so tedious.
Type A druid. Are you guys playing something for the bar?
I mean, I won't make them.
Yeah.
I just see them drinking, and I just don't like drugs getting involved with the band.
Give me a performance roll.
I think we should play together.
Do you have that? Do you have that 3-man?
I have it all. I can do it all at once. Let me get the rolls.
If the Bull Kings are listening, this will send fear down their heart.
20.
See, I told you you're an artist.
Is it a performance check?
Oh my god. We all three of us roll 20. All three of us roll 20.
The best we've ever played. They're gonna be like, holy fuck. Who are these guys?
Ladies and gentlemen, the birth of music took place today.
Yeah, is everyone like stopping what they're doing?
Yeah, what does Sharon think?
And on the, what is it? I think it's the, what do I have? It's the 13th day of your guys' adventure. Music was invented and heard within Salon Sharon for the first time. And as it was happening, all these guys, whoops, how do I make them turn around again? There we go. All these guys he turns around. He all of a sudden a knife he was holding, he drops. This guy, a knife he was holding, drops. This guy, a knife he was holding, drops. This guy looks at all the guys holding knives and then backs away 1 seat away. And everyone immediately bursts into applause. What was that? What the fuck was that?
We call it music.
Music.
Our name is the Jolly Good Fella.
The Jolly Good Fella. I tell you, that was something. That was something here. And Sharon, if you guys can, I don't really understand it or know how I should feel about it, but that was pretty good. I'd like to hear that again some point.
It's here and it's here to stay.
Do you guys really only have like the 30 seconds, or do you have more than that?
It's a good
It's a
solid
good
30.
Yeah,
A
it was
solid
really good.
30
It was
that
really
we
good.
That's all we
And
got.
It makes a lot of sense for a bar, I feel like.
We played them like a hit clips sample
Yeah.
of our song.
And they everyone in the bar is like disarmed. They're patting you on the back. In fact, you're gonna get I have how many guys here? All right, you get 8 gold passed around in a hat given to you.
Hell yeah. I'll add it to my sheet.
God, Jabal's ego's probably fucking sky high right
Well,
now.
I was right.
He's like, I was right.
Jabal was right about music. No one believed in.
All right, what do you guys want to do from here?
What time is it?
It's probably
late.
like 7 o'clock. It's probably like 6, 7 o'clock. You guys have been in town for about 3 hours.
Well, I believe we're leaving tomorrow, basically.
Yeah, tomorrow
right?
morning.
So we got to solve this, at least get the druid back before tomorrow morning, I think. Before we got to keep moving.
If we
along
leave
with
here,
this
they will
caravan.
ambush us.
Exactly. I think
Those
that's
guys
what we
are
got
definitely gonna ambush us.
We got to communicate that to the caravan too. Like not just those guys that we just met that are going to ambush us, but the Bull Kings will
We got to get out of
ambush
this
the
cave.
caravan. Yeah, let's move.
We should round up the Tolarak and what's his name to come with us.
Borrowed, yeah. You guys all move out in a posse.
Yeah, should we just step out into the light, like on the deck, and look around?
I mean, if they heard that performance, they have to have their spirit broken.
These two guys are gonna be like, "Hey, man," you see him like, "Sorry about earlier. What was that you did? What was that you did? I heard it from outside. It was like everybody liked it. Can you do it again?"
Yes.
All right.
Just start playing again on the front porch.
Not for you. We need a bigger audience than just
Right.
you. You're
Okay.
a Bull King, are you?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to say that, but yeah.
Well, would your
It's
people like
obvious.
to hear it?
Oh, probably. Do you want me to take him to you?
Other way around, I think. Take us to them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, huh? Guys, he wants to play more of the stuff. And you see, like, you see 3 guys come out of the corner. Oh, yeah, they want to play more stuff. All right. And you see these two.
These two are. I point to like Tolarak. What's the other guy's name? Tolarak and who?
Borrowed.
Bora. These are our managers.
Cool. All right. Well, if you want to play for the camp and want a big crowd or something like that, they're probably like done with dinner. It'd be like the best time if you guys want to go over now. Sorry about earlier with the whole stuff.
No. Understood. Misunderstanding probably, right?
Yeah. And are you walking over with them?
Yes, I'll walk.
Yeah.
They walk you guys over to this area here, and the whole time they're talking, the guy's like, yeah, like basically like a lot of the stuff was, they said just like go mess up like the bars and stuff and go find people and like rob them and just like cause trouble and stuff. So we're sorry we were like doing that stuff and that because like we're just trying to get more money from here and stuff because we're trying to fight another guy and stuff. So they said like if we gotta kill that guy, first thing we have to do is come here and get the money and stuff, and then we're gonna raise stuff to go there and like kill him and stuff. So sorry about that again. And
hey, don't worry.
Whispering would be like, if we can play for them, maybe we can convince them to let us have the water speaker.
Could.
And then,
I also have something else in mind too. I have.
I'll follow your lead.
We'll see what we do. I think we gotta get some drinks, maybe do some recon while we're there before we start playing, and then maybe we'll figure out the plan.
There is a mess of tents in front of a large cave mouth. In front of the cave mouth, you can see that there is just stagnant pools of water that are kind of coming out of the cave mouth and spilling out onto the ground below. You can even see a lot of remnants of old shit. It's like they had to pull up all of their tents and stuff like that and kind of move back. They've also taken a lot of other locals' houses and kicked locals at the houses. You see a train of people that are taking up residence in the church because the Bull Kings are kind of kicking them out of their houses and taking that spot right there. As you pull up, you see the Bull King goon that was telling you walk up to a very strong-looking woman with strong features holding a large pike. And, all right, guys, this is General Drinkmore. General, these guys were, like, had a thing, and they were doing something with, like, music in a bar and stuff like that. And they said they'd only play for, like, a big person. So, basically, like, I got them here so that they could play for the camp. And she looks at him like he's the biggest fucking idiot she's ever seen. And she looks at you guys. I'm sorry, what do you guys do? What's it called?
What we do is called music. It's kind of like a sound thing.
I'm really busy right now. I have to. We are currently being orchestrated. I don't know about any of this or what you're doing.
think so. What this does is this could provide a significant morale boost for your entire operation here. You are trying to spread democracy.
How much money do you want?
No. This is completely just free for the cause.
Then I don't give a fuck. Fucking do it. What? And she walks away from you, Patsard. Like, the fucking stuff. I have to find this fucking druid, these fucking... And you fucking waste my time with this fucking shit. It's something that... I swear to God, I'm gonna fuck these whole things. Jesus Christ. And she just
all this
walks
cursing
away.
is really cutting Void in a wrong way as a paladin.
hate
He
it.
does not like all this cursing.
And she kind of walks away. You're in the center of the camp. It's a military camp. They have tents going up. There's guys drinking. There's guys hanging around campfires. Everybody's kind of looking at you quizzically.
I think
We should get up to a little bit of a higher point so everyone can see us.
Yeah, like a stage.
So I'm gonna get you guys together. I pull out this flute that I was given. Do I know what it does? Like, or do I need to?
I think you know what it does.
Attune with.
Intuitively, you know what it does.
You should make Kolorak and Mordo clap along with our music.
The more people that we have around us in a circle, I believe if I play this correctly, if I understand it right, we can make a lot of them very, very scared. And if we can do that, I could potentially get into that cave and we could hopefully rescue our companion.
All right. Well,
Is that the plan?
So we
Does that sound...
we like
We
lure them
might-
in.
If this goes right, though, we might also anger them very much. So we should be prepared to move quickly.
Yeah. All right. So we lure them in, rousing performance, and then you scare them off.
Yeah, I think so. I think we try a rousing performance first, and then we do an encore where we scare them.
All right. And if this doesn't work out, we run away. Or do we murder them? I don't.
There's 50 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be tough to fight all of them. I think we'll have to move quickly and see what we can do about getting this druid out of.
Okay. So if things go to shit, we just head into the cave.
I can't could we look into the cave? Are they all watching us right now, like waiting for us to do
you can
something?
look into the cave. It's flooded. It's flooded. There appears to be two guys that are just on duty, making sure nothing comes out of it at all times.
I have something that I could do about that.
All right.
But we need some breathing room, I think. Yeah, I think that's what. Do we want to do? Do you want to set like a DC that we have to beat with a performance?
No, it's the only DC that really is going to matter. The performance is more about flavor. Everybody rolls a performance check to see how they play.
Yeah.
Are you guys playing?
Okay. Yeah, well, let's play.
Yeah, let's start playing.
Let's
All
do it.
right. I've played the audio. Not quite really.
Just get warmed up.
We'll let the thing play in its entirety. ready for the full experience. I just gotta wait for the riff.
Void on those drums. He's going crazy.
And everybody's pretty confused. Some guy really liked it in the back. Was like, yeah, and then everybody else was like, oh, all right. What is that? What is that? Is that a curse?
I think maybe if
no. One guy goes, I think it was praying. I think they were praying.
Wait, don't pray.
No, it was a spell. That was a spell. They definitely did a spell.
No,
there was no spell, no magic involved. Actually,
Was it food?
It's not food.
You're
it's
an idiot.
called music.
Music.
My name is Brother Jabal, and this is Brother Jabal and the Jolly Good.
Void looks over at Zuma when he says that.
Yeah, whatever. I just shrug my shoulders.
It keeps changing.
And maybe we should do maybe I could give a solo performance, and maybe that would help. I think it would help if everyone gets as close as possible to me. Everyone in the audience get as close as you possibly can to me.
Because it's almost like an improv event where they're like, "Can I get a location?" And nobody feels like talking. Nobody feels.
Can Void wave people towards them, like with his hands out, like a hype up, like a football player does?
Can I get a
persuasion?
Give me a persuasion roll there, Void. Oh, okay,
Yes.
yeah, Void is gets guy, and they all start. Okay, let's hear him out. And are you hitting your pipes?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the pipes.
All right, roll me a performance just to see how it
Before
goes.
that, I say to them, like, get over to the cave. Start backing up towards the cave. Yeah, I'll hit a performance.
Void's gonna do like little rumbles on his drum as he's walking backwards, like cats.
A better performance.
Not bad.
Now you have to play for a minute straight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 songs.
We don't have to do real time if you.
Well, I would like people to know that if we were doing this real time, I would have to do a whole nother cycle of that. Well, we'll keep it there. All right, so with they all do a DC 15 saving throw.
I believe so. I don't know how
Alright.
you want to do that.
They have +0. I'm gonna do it in waves of I'll do 4 groups for about 15 guys each. We got to fail.
No, it's like when they first played like rock music at that like German. They played like Oogie Boogie Boogie Boy. All the German teenagers went crazy.
Yeah, just frothing at the mouth, instantly got rabies. About 75% of them instantly start screaming and running away. There's some sort of weird terror. And the rest of them are so confused and disoriented by it. They think, well, maybe there was a snake or something. So they're looking around for like something being wrong. But the second the spell goes into effect and people are frightened, they just start fucking running this way. They just start running to the south, freaking out. About 75% of them. I'm gonna see.
The rest is like chaos, basically.
There's about 10 guys who aren't confused. So let's see what they do. All right. As most of them run off, there's only about 2 guys who really, you can tell, Brother Jabal, are like him.
Yeah,
Most
they're
people
pissed
are
at me.
ignoring, and even then they're getting pushed around, but overall it went pretty good as far as how you were concerned it would go. So everything's pandemonium right now. Everything's chaotic. You guys are free to move. Nobody's currently engaged with you. It's just chaos everywhere.
I'm gonna
start
jump in the
running to
water and start swimming through the cave.
I'm gonna run to the cave mouth, yeah, and I wanted to do a wild shape into a toad, a giant toad.
Perfect.
Well, that's new.
Do I have a giant toad token? No.
I don't know.
Get a toad token.
Do you want me to do athletics for swimming?
Not yet. I'm going to have, as everybody kind of comes in here, you guys jump in right there to this flooded cave passage where you guys are able to make it in and nobody is currently following you. You guys are free to move. I want you guys to all give me a perception check as you kind of get to the main clearing area.
Swimming
17.
around. Perception check. 17.
All right, is that okay? Brother Jabal.
I was hoping to be a 17.
Zoom and Void are able to notice that this place is like, because they're both in tune with nature, that this place is overgrown with nature magic. That this place is like blossomed to maximize life. This is, basically you're able to tell when you kind of walk in that this is kind of Torngarn Ra's life's work is making this kind of beautiful underground grotto.
I'm getting used to toad eyes. That's why I failed.
These are 10-foot cliffs going sheer up that are kind of difficult to climb. There's smaller areas right here as you guys are moving about. But right now, you guys don't detect anything in the room. The room seems dead silent. It's tense with life. You can hear insects. You can hear frogs in the water, but can't really tell anything other than that. What do you guys want to do? You don't see anything right now.
I'm gonna holler out for him. Or no, I'm a toad man. I can't really speak yet.
Just a big toad.
Yeah, I'm just a big ass toad. I'm gonna pop up here. Trying to move my token on the Twitch screen. I'm so I'm like dragging the token on Twitch.
Are there any creatures that we see?
You do not see any creatures.
Okay.
As you guys kind of get closer, I want you guys see all of a sudden standing above you with a longbow aimed right at you, Void, is a large old orc in red robes.
Void is gonna
You don't look like a bull king. Who are you?
He's gonna say in Orcish so we come in peace.
Who are you?
My name is Void of the Quenched.
You a
This is
merc?
Brother Jabal and Zuma.
Wait, Brother Jabal? Brother Jabal's here?
He's over there. He's a giant toad.
Can I speak while I'm a toad? I forget. I don't know how that.
He's a druid, so he can talk to frogs. You don't
Yeah,
sound
frog
like
talk.
he's just...
It's fine he didn't recognize you though because you're a toad.
He just goes, ribbit. And he is saying to you,
Yes.
Brother Jabal, he says 3 ribbits, and what it comes to is Brother Jabal, it has been so long. I have missed you deeply. Well, how have things been? What have you been up to?
Well, it has saddened me to learn that you are no longer a member of the First Men. It wounded me deeply, but we need to get you out of here ASAP. We caused a lot of pandemonium out there. We're coming to rescue you. We're dragging you out of here.
What's the plan? Are they still outside?
They're outside, but they're in a lot of chaos right now. I caused a big ruckus, and we only have a brief window here to get you out, I think.
All right.
We might have to fight our way out, but it won't be the whole army.
You hear a chime. You guys hear a chime, and Torngarn Ra goes, somebody's at the mouth of the cave. Get ready.
Yeah.
All right.
So you guys have 1 turn. You can move 30 feet to get ready. Somebody's coming in the door.
I'm gonna jump.
I forgot frogs can jump like that.
I'm just staying on a lower land right here below.
I'm gonna post up over here.
I just have the character sheet for a giant toad up like elsewhere, so I'll just be using that.
I'm just gonna hold up my maul and ready attack.
All right.
Right where I'm at.
All right. As you guys get into position. No, I guess I already did that. I didn't have to do that. As you guys get into position, you see the general you were just talking to, wielding a large pike, swimming through the water, flanked by 4 knights. So we're going to go ahead and do initiative right here, but you guys are all going to go first on the first round. So go ahead and roll your dexterity ability score, and we'll use that as initiative, because I still don't know how to make that work on this game.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Fuck. Dicks.
Yes. Awesome. I like being last in initiative. It gives me more time to think.
All right, Zuma, Void, and Brother Jabal. All right. Okay, so let's start doing these sucks. Brother Jabal got a 2. Zuma got a 13. Void got an 18. Drink more. Gets a 4. And then I'll do all these rapid fire. 11.
I don't think you get any temp HP with wild shape. I think it's just your HP. I don't think it changes your HP at all.
I don't remember how you work.
I'm looking at the description doesn't say anything about temp HP, so I'm not gonna.
Moon.
You guys all get one action before we get into it, so you guys can take those in any order you want. You guys were waiting for these people, then we're going to go to straight initiative.
Well, I have I can swallow them.
You get extra temp HP because you're a moon druid. You get 3 times your druid level.
So you get 9 temporary HP?
9 temp HP. Okay, that's where that is. It wasn't in the regular wild shape description. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay, I'll jump up. I want to try to swallow this lady.
Do it. All right, what do you roll?
Reading the description. I do a bite attack with +4. So I'm going to just roll a d20 +4.
What's her AC? 16.
Very bad. So.
All right, you whiff as you go splashing down into this water of this woman who is, treading as good as they can. You guys are all able to notice that none of the Bull Kings appear to be strong swimmers.
I don't know how to delete that ruler. Sorry.
I got it, I think. Yeah. All right, so that would be the first up, and then we are going to move them next. So next up would be Zuma. You're up, Zuma.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull out my longbow and take a shot.
Are we doing
at
the
lady.
bonus or the first actions now?
We're doing the first actions now because you guys got the drop on them. So I'm gonna have all 3 of you guys do 1 turn, then we're going to initiative.
Okay.
So
Right.
Brother Jabal just went. I'm gonna have Zuma go, and then Void will go, and then it'll be normal.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna cast. Where's it at? Hunter's Mark on that lady.
All right.
I'm gonna pop that on a mark creature free casting. Cast spell. Fuck.
I'm going to eat this lady. I'm going to fully digest her somehow. I don't know how. It'll work.
Sick. Yeah, cast Hunter's Mark. What is it? Sorry, my spells are all weird right now. Oh, I didn't take a long rest. That's why. Yeah, and then I'll just a bow attacker.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to longer.
Oh, my bad.
No, it was not your bad.
It's fine.
We had to move before we had to leave.
Attack. Roll. Oh, it's a crit miss.
Yeah, you whiff. It just goes
it's
plunging into the water below. We're not doing anything special for it.
It's fine.
Void.
Channel Divinity and use Nature's Wrath in front of me.
All right, nice. So
I don't know if it just reaches her or what.
It'll reach all of them.
So they gotta make DC 13 strength saving throw.
So let's do saving throw.
Wow.
All right, she's good on that one.
Bitch.
And then these guys.
My AC is a 16 while I'm up. And it has a toad.
So 2 fails. The 2 in the front failed. So these guys are restrained here. What does it look like when you entangle these guys?
So he basically just raises up his maul and then with his other hand kind of swirls out a teal, like Baja Blast colored magic. And he sends over a wave and they become tendrils around them and form into solidifying vines that are pulling them into the water, basically.
Yeah,
but
these
in
guys
place.
are struggling to breathe, but they can still breathe for now. All right, so then we're going to go to the top of the order. That was the surprise round. We're going to now just pure initiative. So top of the order is Void. Void, you're up.
I'm going to get up closer. And I want to swing at her. The lady, drink more.
Roll it. She's got 16 AC. Okay.
Crit 20.
Roll your
That's
damage.
what's up.
Should smite this bitch.
All right.
Wait, was that a critical hit that I should roll?
Yes.
Okay,
You
let me
should
re-roll
roll-
that. There it is.
Oh, there we go. Okay, 18 total.
God damn.
All right, you chunk her.
So it's just 18, yeah, 18.
Pretty damn good as you bash into her in the water.
Void did not like her cursing. He's coming at this woman hard.
Yeah, she was
Woman
very,
smasher.
very rude.
All right.
She's a soldier. He doesn't give a shit.
So next up is going to be this guy that's restrained. He's going to repeat the strength saving throw, and he fails. So this guy is still restrained. This guy is going to do this. Well, actually, it's not his turn yet because it's this guy's turn. Who is? What are we going to have him do? All right. We're going to have them use their ability, Peerless Athlete, with their Channel Divinity. And they are scrambling. This guy is scrambling up the side here, and he is using his movement with that. And then how much is his jump? Does he get to make that jump? All right. This guy scrambles up, jumps, and is jumping across right here. And he is going to attack Zuma.
All right.
His long, and that's
So
going
that's
to
going to hit.
And you're going to take 9 damage
Hey, shit.
as he jumps in and slices you with the long sword. And then next up is Zuma. Zuma, it's your turn next.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to just drop my bow and just attack this guy with scimitars. It's fucking me up.
Roll it.
All right,
He
take
has
one
an
attack.
AC of 16.
Attack. Shit.
That's a
19.
hit.
Damage. Normal.
Which
4
health is
damage.
it?
I'm going to use
Alright.
the Nick property and attack him again.
Do it.
Attack. That's an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's 8 more damage.
All right, so
That's
12
fucking great.
damage total.
Yeah, I'm slashing him up.
Yeah, you get 2 cuts along his arm right there and get him real bloody. You're not looking too hot.
How does that work with like double attacks? Like when you start getting those, like do you just
Uh,
do
I
they all
I
can.
stack over?
think he still
Yeah.
has to miss.
They all stack up. Like the Nick property gives me, I move the bonus action to my action, and then, but yeah, so once I have 2 attacks, I can do 3 attacks, and still have a bonus action free.
All right. That will be the next up will be 11, which will be the other restrained Bull Knight, which he's going to try to break from that. And he breaks from it. So that's his turn there. So currently this guy is the only guy restrained. And then that will be... Okay.
Did they try to swim in here with like heavy armor? Is that what the issue?
Yeah. This guy is also going to use his Peerless Athlete, and he is going to climb up here, and he is going to jump down and attack Void. Oh, he crits you.
Jesus Christ.
You take 9 damage, Void, as this guy does a baller move and comes right down on top of you, sending both of you plunging underwater. And then Drinkmore. It's her turn. She's going to attack the fucking frog. She is going
Understandable.
to...
I have a
actually,
16 AC.
She might be able to hit both of you guys if she does a sweeping attack. All right, so basically you guys are both going to get attacked by this attack, and she misses.
Miss.
And then she's going to use Second Wind, and she is going to get D10 plus 4 back.
Fuck her.
Why won't it let me do it? Okay, D10 plus... All right, she heals 8 HP.
Jesus Christ.
As she is going to... She is going to try to climb out. She is trying to climb out. You get an opportunity attack with advantage, Brother Jabal.
Let's do that.
16 to hit her.
I'm just rolling
The frog stats, right? That's a whiff.
13.
13 does not hit her.
Yeah.
As she goes crawling out of the muck. And that will be top of the order, Void.
I didn't get my one turn.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother. Oh, you're number 2. That's why.
Yeah, I'm
sorry, brother Javal. I'm sorry.
I will do the same thing.
All right, roll it. You don't get advantage on anymore.
Fucking, can I roll something? A number?
Different.
Something on the
Yeah,
layer.
bigger number?
You whiffed.
Thank you.
Sorry to break it to you like that.
It's okay.
All right. Any movement? Any bonus?
No, I just jumped to get closer to her. I'm not letting her leave myself.
Gotcha. All right, top of the order's Void.
Swinging at the guy who hit me.
Roll it. That's a hit. Roll your damage.
14.
Those are the numbers I need.
Oh.
You fucked loser.
He got fucked. You hit him with your hammer from above, and he just goes fucking 15 feet underwater and bobs back, looking like total fucking shit. Just fucking looking like shit.
Not good.
All right, and then next up is this guy, this Bull King, who is still restrained, is going to try to break free, and he is not.
Yeah, this guy's a loser.
This guy is fucked. This guy's drowning for fucking sure. We're going to have this guy is going to use his bonus athletics. Actually, you know what? He's going to go in and he's going to attack Void.
Oh, great.
Leave it there.
What the fuck? Another crit, bro.
And he crits.
Don't die.
Damage,
Don't
and
die.
you're going to take 10 damage.
DM is cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Mom.
And then
Man.
that is going to be his turn. Next up is Zuma.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep attacking this guy in front of me.
Roll it.
I'm gonna make him die. That's
a
a
hit.
17 to hit. Nice damage. Do it. No, it's only 3.
3. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack him again.
All right.
It's a crit miss.
That's a miss. We're not going to do anything crit with it. I can't think of anything right now.
I slip on the foliage. It's slippery, muddy terrain next to the
you get
water.
your little butt wet.
Yeah.
You got your bird, too. Don't forget about your bird.
Oh yeah. I call my bird in. I don't. It comes flying in from above, and I use my bonus action to attack bird. Bird stats. It will strike. It
Nice.
rolls a
Hey,
23
that's
to
a
hit.
Oh my god.
1d4.
Does 4 damage. I don't know how this damage calculation works.
1d4 plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah,
It's
the calculation is-
subtracted to.
Yeah, the calculation's wrong somehow.
Why is it?
I don't know. I'll fix it later.
So
it
it's
should
1d4 plus 2 then?
Should be 4 plus 2. Where's Beast of the Sky?
Oh,
Plus
Six.
my wisdom. Yeah, so it should just be 4 plus 2, so 6 damage.
okay. So 6 damage to this fucker. All
Yeah.
right, describe your kill. Describe the bird killing. Mirage.
I slash it and then I kind of slip in the mud and then you hear like a as I slip and then Mirage flies in miraculously from above through the opening in the top of the cave and just comes down and rips this guy's eyes out.
It rips his eyes out. He goes tumbling into the water, just floating on the openly bleeding out into the blue water below. As that guy is smoked, we will go to the next up, which would be one of the other guys. Anything else on your turn, Elliot?
No, that's it for me.
All right, that guy's good.
I fucked up. I should have smited that guy when I hit him.
It's okay.
So let's have
He's
this
not gonna last much
guy here is going to attack you, Void. And he misses. So that will be
Bitch.
his turn there. And then the last guy that hasn't gone. Wait, this guy hasn't gone. Okay, he goes at 4. Okay, that's his turn then. This guy's dead. All right, so the next up is General Drinkmore. And she is going to take her pike, and she is going to do a trip attack in addition to her thing. Why was it not letting me do the trip attack? Anyway, make a strength saving throw, Brother Jabal.
But with the so +2 with the 2.
Okay, so
What did I roll?
You are prone, and you are going to take 5 damage from General Drinkmore.
Did it show my roll? I don't even see.
It showed a 7.
Oh yeah, 7. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
All right, 5 damage.
Yeah, you lucked on the damage. She really could have got you there. Rolled a 1 on her damage. All right, but you are prone. You are currently prone. And then this guy is going to make an attack with disadvantage on Void, as he is kind of nearly underwater, and he still hits you. Void, you take 4 damage. How much health you got left, Void? Are you doing all right?
2 HP.
Oh, all right. Well, you are getting chopped up down there, but that is going to be the end of their turn. Is Brother Jubal, you're up.
I'm gonna try one more time to eat her. Are you fucking kidding me? No, nothing happening.
Nothing happening?
I think at this, I want to keep the at least. I'll get up at least, and like, I think my legs are just like in the air, and I just kind of roll over and stand upright in front of this thing. But I'll probably be leaving Wild Shape next turn, I think.
Gotcha. All right, and then
is the druid doing anything?
The druids is setting up the kind of overlooking stuff, but the druid is going to be assisting here for a second as we see them dive down into the water to Brother Jabal here. We are going to see them
to Void, you mean?
To Void here, and they're going to cast... Why is it not letting me cast Cure Wounds? We're just going to roll Cure Wounds here, 2d8.
Woot. I was going to do that on myself.
2d8 spot plus 4. All right, you're going to heal for 12 HP as this druid comes up, puts his hands underneath your armor so you're bare back, and you just like breathe in life from him. And then we're going to top of the order. It's your turn, Void.
All right, this guy that's right in front of me, I am going to swing the maul. The guy that's like south of me.
That's a hit.
16 is that?
That's a hit. Describe your kill on that fucker.
So what I do is I basically just smash my hammer and it crushes through his helmet and then he just sinks in the water.
Yeah.
And then this other guy, as my bonus action, I'm gonna hit him with an ensnaring strike.
All right, is that a spell?
Oh wait, no, that's actually I have to swing at him. Never mind. It's a concentration bonus action, but it's as you hit a target.
Bonus action you have is lay on hands.
His weird smites are bonus actions, but he has to hit them with his
ensnaring strike is a bonus action, but it's like with a hit, so never mind. At least like there's a save and there's a start of turn damage, so I don't know.
But yeah, I think that's your turn. The next one up
that's
would
fine.
be... All right. This fucker, let's see if he ever can move. As this guy tries strength saving throw. He's fucking done. He's done. This guy's done.
Dude,
he's fucking
it's
drowned.
like what Peo does in WoW, where he mind controls people underwater as an undead and then just makes them sitting underwater until they die from drowning.
All right, the last remaining Bull King is going to take another, or Bull Knight is going to take another swing at you, Void. Does 15 hit you?
No.
All right, he whiffs on you, Void. And then that will be Zuma, your turn.
All right. So it's just we'll drink more and this Bull Knight.
Yeah.
He'll put my
We should probably take her as a hostage.
Yeah. I'll this is pretty crowded. I'll just take my bow out and shoot at this lady.
All right, roll it.
Put my
16
stow my
AC.
stow my scimitars away. Longbow, normal roll. It's not going to hit her. And then I will command, as a bonus action, I will command Mirage to fly by and attack her as it flies by. So it's
All right, roll it.
so how far can he go? He's gonna just shoot. He'll be strike. It is a 6 to hit,
This is not it.
What?
and it
Why?
and it flies all the way over to the other side of the cavern. And it has flyby, so you can't take opportunity attacks against it.
Woot.
That's it for me. I'm gonna post up.
All right, the one last bold knight is still there. Then that would be Drinkmore's turn. Drinkmore is currently with Brother Jabal. Brother Jabal, how big is a frog?
It's a giant toad. So
Is it a
it's
medium sized or is it large?
Yeah.
large beast? No, it's
Ah,
a
oh,
large
shit.
beast.
All right,
You're big.
She cannot
It's
push
a big
that.
ass toad.
She cannot push that. She's just going to do an attack with the pike. I imagine that'll hit.
That will hit.
And you take 13 damage.
Good. I
As
like
she slashes you real good on top of that kind of 10-foot drop there. And then that will be Brother Jabal, your turn.
I'm going to use my bonus action to leave the toad form. I'm sick of it. It wasn't doing what I wanted. And as I shift back as a human, I'm going to blow, like as soon as I shift back in my regular form, I blow a bunch of sand in her face, and I'm going to cast sleep on her.
All right. So
Pocket
she
singer.
does a wisdom
Pocket
saving
sand.
throw. And
You
she passes.
fucking kidding. Sorry.
She rolled very well.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, top of the order, Void.
Just swing at the last guy right here.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. You're one off, but it's so fucking. They're sloshing in the water. That's a hit. Roll your damage. Oh, pretty good. All right. They
Can I
take-
use a quick divine smite on him?
Yes, you can. How much damage are you gonna do? That's the key.
A lot.
What the fuck?
Is it fighting you on the click thing? Oh, there you go. 2d8, so you have to get... Alright, it is not dead, but it looks very fucked up. As you bash into him and the magic...
Void is like holding the guy underwater after that.
Yeah, we're... that guy, he's going to do his last attack here with disadvantage. As he is just struggling. And does a 15 hit you?
No.
Alright, he misses.
Unless you count the water. I don't know. But yeah, I'm 16.
All right. Then that's going to be his turn. And then the last one's going to be Drinkmore. Drinkmore is going to take another swing at this frog. And I think 12 misses you.
Back in human form.
I'm back in human form. What is my AC as a human?
What's your dex? You have 12 from armor. So if
That's
you have
11,
any...
I think. But I don't know if you have bonuses.
11, yeah, that's all I got.
Oh, you got hit then.
I did.
All right. You take 6 damage from General
Cool.
Drinkmore. Wait, you're a human too, right?
Yeah.
DC, give me a strength saving throw.
Eight.
You're in the water.
What? All right.
She tripped
Splash.
you, knocked your ass. Your ass is down in the water.
Big
No.
splash.
And now it's your turn, Brother Jabal.
Okay.
Flip her off first.
Is there? Fuck it. Let's
There's
try
only one
sleep.
more guy.
They can handle him. I'm just trying to do something to get her out of the picture. I'll try sleep again. Why not?
Roll it. Or I guess I roll it.
Yeah, you roll it. 13 wisdom save. Yes. Fucking
Hell
fine.
yeah.
I accidentally did a bull night, but it doesn't matter. Why does it say fucking 11? Oh, that's a fail. I get it. All right, yeah, that's a fail.
All right, she's incapacitated until her next turn. Let's fucking tie her up.
All right.
That's what I'm shouting as I'm splashing into the water. Tie her.
And then it'll be top of the order. Will be Void.
This
If
guy
you
fucking
hit-
dead yet?
If you hit him, he's dead. He's got 2 HP. I don't think there's a
Ouch.
way of hitting him and not killing him.
Smashy smash.
You do not hit him.
Fuck.
God damn.
All right, Zuma.
Yeah, I'm gonna command my bird to attack the guy in the water.
All right, roll it.
Go bird.
Get it right. Describe
Hey,
your
crit
kill.
hits him. A bird flies by and sees Void just miss, and it's struggling under Void's weight, and it just goes and rips his throat out.
He's got one move.
It
Eyes and
just
throats.
screams at him, and it's just like, oh! And I don't know how birds sound. Makes a hawkish scream, rips his throat out. And then I will swim over here and get up there.
Yeah, I think Torn Garn is going to get up there too. Do they do another saving throw to see if they wake up?
If it's their turn, they do if they fail this one, they go to sleep. But
Okay.
right now, they're incapacitated until the end of their next turn.
Okay. Until the end of their next turn.
Yeah.
Because it's
And
his
then
turn.
at the
It would be his turn now.
her next turn. So
Yeah.
when she goes, she loses her turn and then she rolls the wisdom save again.
She failed anyway.
Okay,
let's
she's
drop
she's
combat.
unconscious.
She is completely unconscious. You have 4 dead knights who are sinking to the bottom of the grotto. Torn Garn is up here on the leveled platform, and what do we do now?
We tie her up very quickly because I am about to lose concentration on keeping her unconscious.
He gets in there, and they get up there, and everybody starts tying her up. So she's completely tied up now. Torn Garn has her tied up.
She is our hostage.
Yeah.
They should let us leave this the cave mouth in peace as long as we keep her in our we bring her back to the Wickwings, and then they will have a much stronger negotiation with the Bull Kings.
Where do we take her?
We take her back to the watchtower.
It's a little aggro. How do we get out of the opening?
We have her as a hostage. If they move against us, I think Brother Jabal doesn't hear himself saying it because this is the first amoral thing he's suggesting. I mean, we have to kill her if they move against us. She's our hostage. That's how this works.
I'll slice her throat open.
She was an awful person, and we are morally against her cause, and she's our hostage. So if they attack us, we kill.
Okay, we're all in. We're all in.
Yeah, they come close, democracy dies.
He's has palpitations in his chest as he's.
All right. Well, let me just do this real quick. He's going to do a prayer of healing. Everybody recover 11 hit points.
So she's probably awake by now because it only lasts a minute sleep.
One thing he's also going to do whenever you guys move out, he is going to cast Pass Without Trace on everybody.
Cool. I was gonna lay down a fog cloud.
That dude got me back up to full.
Yeah,
What a boss.
yeah, this guy awesome. What's his name?
Got
Torngorn
crazy
Raw.
rolls.
Yeah.
What happened to Tolarak and
Oh, I forgot to
Oh,
bring
We
them
left them outside.
Yeah,
Bozo?
They're doing something outside.
Yeah, they're probably watching all this.
I'm gonna start referring to Borod as Bozo.
Yeah, let's take him out and I think that's what we do is we take this person to the watchtower, and that'll give the Wickwings a good negotiation position against him. Talk good or whatever his name. Talk well.
Torngarn Ra.
Torngorn Raw, talk will. Take will.
All right. Guys, emerge from the cave. I think
Is
this
it-
would be a good spot to end it for today. As you guys emerge from the cave, you've been in the cave not very long. I'd say you guys were in there for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So at this point, everybody's been kind of rallied and stuff. People have been around. People have been like superstitious and afraid to return to the original area. As you guys walk outside, you see 11 to 12 Bull Kings just having a full-blown fist fight with each other in front of the cave. They are just having a fist fight. You are seeing just like horses, since the Bull Kings are primarily a cavalry kind of people. You see loose horses that are kind of around. This has escalated. You really don't know what has happened.
Okay.
But high up, we're gonna end it on this. High up on top of a hill, we see Tolarak plunging his sword into a Bull King's chest.
Oh my god.
Spinning around and then chopping his head off. The head
Jesus.
goes toppling down the hill, rolling at your guys' feet as Tolarak yells, "Huzzah!" And we will end it there for today.
It's the coolest he's ever looked. I think Void is like probably stunned to witness this.
Finally seeing him do something cool. He rolled a 20.
Murdering these idiots.
Yeah, our General Drinkmore is still incredibly hazy and sleepy and like being pushed around, probably like pretty bloody already. As we will end it there. It is about 9 o'clock at night, so it's going to be an eventful night. We'll see how you guys leave in the morning. I'm excited for next time as we'll jump back in on the Wickwings. All right, let's wrap it up for today here on the stream of Lore Club. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm really happy with this
Thank
one.
you.
As we
Yes,
keep
that was
moving
great.
along. We're on the road to Factenberg still, so next week we'll get closer and closer to the Unsatisfier and all that shit that we play. I'm really excited about it.
Oh man, the
No,
Unsatisfier.
The
No,
Unsatisfier is going to be present. He will be a factor. But thanks guys for playing. We're gonna hop off for today. We'll be back on Friday with Wife Stream and then Sunday with more Lore Club. I'll upload this one as soon as I can. Smell you guys later. Take it sleazy.
Smell you
Bye-bye.
later.
Late.
Bye, audience.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody.